Yo, what is good, chat? Give me 1 second and we're about to start up the stream. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. All right. Cool. We are all set. Let's check up. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. We are good to go, man. Oh, bro, guys, I am not gonna lie to you. I've never really been like this excited and scared at the same time for a Legends information. Like, I personally don't know what to expect. Like, part twos are usually crazy. Like, we usually don't know what to expect for part twos, but this part two is it's just so weird because like we're supposed to get brand new mechanics, giants, whatever. So. And the anniversary came out to like a rocky start, so they need to redeem themselves. So part twos aren't typically that. And they also promised the biggest update ever for this anniversary. So a lot of stuff, man. I'm scared, bro. I think I'm equally scared as excited. I don't know how to explain it. And I'm pretty sure all of you guys are in the same boat as me. But really quick, let me read the chat and excuse this. We're going to get to all the predictions. We're going to play Dragon Ball Legends. We're going to do our dailies. We're going to play some PvP. We're going to be doing all that. Let me just read the chat real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, I want everybody to comment down below. Actually, let me shout out some people's names, okay? So if I see you in the chat, I will shout out your name. So Wesley Haynes, what's up? 0xv, what's up? Roberto, what's up? Keith, what's good? Deathbringer, what's good? Brandon Walker, what's good? I am number one, what's good? NO69, what's good? Young, give us what are you saying? Give us Super Gogeta, guys. The chances of Super Gogeta, I mean, although we do want him, by the way, they're gonna be starting off right away with a with the reveal, right? Whatever character that's gonna be. So if you guys get disappointed with that, don't worry, because we're definitely gonna get a fake out towards the end. So, spoilers alert. I mean, if you guys are here, you guys don't really care, but spoilers. I'm about to reveal the time of the full length of the Legends information, which is going to be 48 minutes and I think like 28 seconds. So, let's just say around 50 minutes, right? 48 minutes. That's pretty lengthy, man. So, I'm expecting multiple banners in this. One, of course, right at the beginning. And then, of course, we most likely will be getting the fake out towards the end. But besides the characters itself, I just really, really want Giants, man. And I think everybody's at the same boat as me. Giants in specific, I mean, we're definitely going to get this. No, I'm just joking. But no, Giants are definitely going to be a thing. Hold up, what the heck? All right. That's weird. What's good, Dark Knight ground battles? Oh yeah, I am running a poll. Let me read this real quick. My thing kind of just froze. So we have 1,300 votes for our poll. I asked you guys, what is going to be the big reveal? Playable Giant. Dude, it's actually very evenly distributed. Wow. So playable Giants, giant boss battles, ground battles, as well as games original. So it's actually very even. Okay, so number one is ground battles. Number two is playable giants. Number three is games original over giant boss battles. I think giant boss battles probably is like the most likely, as opposed to actually playing with the giants itself. I do hope we could play with giants, but most likely giant battles should be a thing. Ground battles is already leaked. It's just like, when are we gonna get ground battles, right? Like it's already officially leaked in the database. So it's so weird. My thing is kind of lagging. All right, let's read the chat again. That's weird. Daniel Coria, what's up? Playboy Giants. Zoom, what time does it start for you? So it starts in about 1 hour and 50 minutes from now. We're having a little watch party, talking about the brand new update. We're going to be playing Dragon Ball Legends in 1 bit. We are going to be playing the raid as well. Dude, who is this guy? Is this the guy that's been commenting on my freaking videos all the time? So there's a guy commenting on my videos. Where is Bunny Bulma cosplay, DB Zoom? So, dude, I think I saw that. Like, you're having like a streak on my videos about a Bunny Boma cosplay. Bro, that's ridiculous. Can we get a countdown on the stream? Gisele, countdown on the stream. I mean, it's right here. A minute and, not a minute. Imagine a minute. No, 100 minutes and what? Yeah, 107 minutes. So at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time. This might be a possibility right here. This is gonna be great, dude. If we get this as a reveal, like, imagine like one banner we get a giant playable grade 8 Vegeta, and then on the other banner a Cell Max versus Orange Piccolo. Bro, I think this would definitely be better than part 1. Although I still think part 1 wasn't that bad. The issue with part 1 that I had was I mean, the triple to Z power, you guys cannot deny it. That was freaking amazing. But the issue I had with part 1 was the fact that they did hype it up to be the biggest update ever, which is what we're supposed to be getting today, right? In terms of like ground battles, whatever the case may be. So, yeah, forget anything like this, dude. Or like this right here. Let me show you guys. This is another possibility as well. Of course, this is Sparking Zero with the... This just looks cool. TZ is great. By the way, guys, go follow TZ on X. He does some really fun edits. I love looking at people's edits and stuff like that. So go give him a follow. All right, let's read the chat. Let's see. Super Gogeta is coming. I don't know, man. I don't think Super... I hope so. Actually, you know what? Super Gogeta versus Big Janemba, because Janemba's a giant. So I would say that's actually a very strong possibility. Like at the beginning, Kaioken Goku versus... well, of course, one banner would be more hyped than the other. Let's just say a Super Gogeta versus Janemba. Boom. Like, I would be okay with that. Like, a Super Gogeta versus a giant Janemba. I think that'd be very freaking sick. Do you think we're going to get a new rarity in Dragon Ball Legends? One day, yeah. Geyer1 says, thoughts on the meta today? Okay, I have some pretty strong thoughts. My thoughts is that... So... And I say this all the time, every single meta in Dragon Ball Legends has been through a toxic meta. So I don't think it's like there's never really been a healthy meta. There's always been a broken character of some sort, but I think there's a lot of diversity right now in the meta. We got Universe Rep, we got Daima, and you can mix up some old characters like Majin Vegeta coming back in the mix, Ultra Hit starting to come back as well to counter Majin Vegeta. Of course, MUI Goku, I still think, is the best character in the game. The transforming MUI Goku. I think... and also, another really good take here that I think Dragon Ball Legends has been doing really good is... I think that the 1% Sparkings we've been getting lately has been treated very well. Like, Caulifla and Kale is amazing. I use them all the time. There's a lot of really good 1% Sparkings. They haven't really disappointed too much with the 1% Sparkings. Kaba was okay, I would say. But there's never going to be a meta where it's like, oh my god, this is like the perfect, most balanced meta. There's never going to be that. Never going to be that. Which, by the way, I'm totally okay with. I think there should be a little bit more broken characters. Like MUI Goku should be better than other characters when they come out for the anniversary. One thing I don't like, though, is the Paralyzed meta. The Paralyzed meta is something you really can't control, like Majin Ku. So when you get paralyzed, that's something out of your control, and it's very annoying. For MUI Goku being passive, that's still annoying, but you could kind of play around it if you're kind of smart. Quick attack, tap attack, single tap attack, and then dash. So you could do a lot of things to actually counter the passive meta for MUI Goku. And we're going to be playing some PvP in just one bit as well, but... for Majin Ku, I don't like the Paralyzed meta. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are in the same boat as me. Like, the Paralyzed meta is pretty freaking annoying, dude. So, that's my take on it. There's never going to be a healthy meta. Long answer, but yeah. I tend to yap when I drink my energy drinks. So, alright, let me read the chat again. And let me not give out too many long answers. Has the character been revealed yet? Shadow Plays? No. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How long is the reveal? It's actually very long. It's 48 minutes and 28 seconds. So like 50 minutes. I love Celsius. Yeah, Celsius is, to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of energy drinks, but when it comes down to me waking up at 5 a.m. to live stream and yap, yeah, I kind of need it. So it's my yap drink. I drink this and I yap. By the way, Celsius, please sponsor me, bro. Please, Celsius, sponsor me. Yo, what's good, Gokon? Thank you for stopping by, and thank you so much for the super chat. The $14 super chat. He says, what's up, my G? By the way, I'm thinking about a new raid mode conditions that if they are doing triple transformation characters for Charlotte, he turns Super Saiyan 2 when ally dies, and for Super Saiyan 3 with his Unigauge. So, number one, yeah, that's actually pretty good. I do think eventually down the line there is 1,000% going to be triple transformations. I mean, they would be dumb and leaving a lot on the table if they don't bring out triple transformations, because why not, right? Like they're starting to bring out supposedly giants. We're gonna find out today, but triple transformations. You got the famous Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Majin Buu. That's a big one as well. I mean, you could just be very creative with triple transformations. So I actually really like that idea. And speaking of triple transformations, let me pull this up. By the way, if you guys did not know, I think Gokon is talking about this. Just for a little bit of reference, there is going to be a special raid coming where, and I've made a video on this before, but where you're going to need to complete at least main story part 2 to start off the special raid. So they're tying in story mode into special raids. However this is going to function, I'm not quite sure, but we'll find out. And then, of course, you're going to need to eventually complete part 4 and part 6, which also says that the raid will have multiple parts. So, yeah, they're tying in story mode into the mix. So, we'll see. And I missed a super chat here. Peaky Spiker. Great to see you again, my guy. I remember I used to call you Peaky Piker. He said, let's pull this up. Hey, it's been a long time. I got 17k crystals and I got Goku. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, this Goku's, man, he's I think there's not a second close. If there is a second close, I don't know. Majin Vegeta's no. I'm trying to think what is a second close to God, no, not God Goku, to MUI Goku. What would be a second close? I honestly think there's a little gap there. There's not a second close. There's a little gap. Like, of course, you could toss in Majin Vegeta. You could toss in other characters like, even Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku fell off a little bit, right? But Daima also came off the boost system, right, for PvP. So they're taking a little bit of a hit as well. And King Up, thank you so much for the subscription. Anybody that subscribes, I'll shout you out. So thank you so much for the subscription. And excuse me if I'm yapping a lot. That's because I'm full of energy drinks. All right, let's pull this up again. All right, let's keep reading the chat here. I got too much energy in me right now. I was complaining a little while ago that I didn't have enough energy because it's 5 a.m. But man, this Celsius is getting me. Oh, dude, the chat is moving way too fast. How long is the review? It's 48 minutes. Let's just say 50 minutes. It's just about 50 minutes. So it's pretty lengthy, right? And they're going to be starting off with the reveal right at the beginning. So quite curious to see what they're going to be starting off with. Like, are they going to go straight into giants? Like, and don't forget, guys, most likely with a reveal this long, they're going to save something towards the end. So I think like the good banner is going to be towards the end. So, and in terms of Saiyan Saga, honestly, I don't think it's worthy for a part 2 alone. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would agree with me. Like, do I love Saiyan Saga? Obviously. But for a part 2 alone, I do think it's a little bit odd. They need to kind of like play around Saiyan Saga. If a few scenarios here, guys, is a Saiyan Saga Games original, that would be pretty cool. Saiyan Saga Giants, that would be pretty cool. Saiyan Sagas plus something else towards the end, that would be pretty cool. But standalone Saiyan Saga, that's not going to happen. At least not just standalone, right? And Gokon, thank you so much for, my thing is kind of lagging, hold up. This is exactly why I need a new PC, man. Gokon, thank you so much for the $7 super chat, $6.99. By the way, for UI Goku summons after 48k to get 1 copy under 55 KCC, I got him to 3 red stars, but I never had this big shaft, and under 15k got 1 copy for Vegeta and Kappa. You never got a big that's not that okay, that's unlucky for the 48k, and that's usually how it works, right? Like it takes you sometimes a lot to get that first copy, but then after that you got them to like 3 red stars, which is phenomenal, right? So I wouldn't consider that a huge shaft, because at the end of the day, you know, you got him at 3 red stars, which is really good. But yeah, that initial 48k would be a shaft if you didn't get him, right? But comparing that shaft to my shaft, I remember when Ultra UI Goku came out for the first time, I spent 100,000 crystals and only got 1 copy. That was a shaft. Or Broly, I spent 100,000 copies on Ultra Broly and never got him. Never got him. That stung. And I still don't have him till today, by the way, because I'm not going to be summoning on him. Like, once the character officially comes back, like, there's no reason, like, he's gone. Like, there's no reason to summon on old Ultras, right? And let me shout out some subscribers here. Blue Vortex, thank you so much for subscribing. Nacy Robinson, thank you so much for subscribing. YJ Umama 1, thank you so much for subscribing. Kedraw Memes, thank you so much for subscribing. And everybody else, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And Rufy Edo, as well as Saul Abad. I'm terrible with names, by the way, guys. Terrible names. But yeah, I'm really excited for Giants overall. Or ground battles, right? It's like a new system into the game. So we'll see. All right, let me go back to reading the chat before we actually play some Dragon Ball Legends. Because I got to do my dailies. Right? I got to do my dailies. So let me read the chats. Dude, I swear, man, I got to get a new PC. This is ridiculous. Everything is just so slow. Yo, Peaky Spiker, thank you so much for your super chat. He says, don't forget, guys, there's still a chance game become, I think you meant games original, or game become Gohan Ball Legends. It has been always. By the way, thanks to Yuka, I got Goku in my first rotation. Yeah, dude. Gohan Ball Legends is legitimately a thing. We just got a Beast Gohan. I don't know what else they could bring out in terms of a Gohan. A Gohan they actually haven't brought out yet, Peaky Piker. Or not Peaky Piker, Peaky Spiker is the Gohan from the Majin Buu saga. 2 Gohans, right? The one with the green outfit with the glasses. I really want that Gohan. Very, very, very Aura. The Aura Gohan. I call him the Aura Gohan. As well as the one in all black where he fights the board where he's like ripped. That Gohan is freaking sick too. We haven't gotten those 2 Gohans, which is actually, dude, that's actually kind of crazy. If you guys think about it, that's really crazy. How we haven't gotten like the green fit Gohan in 7 years, right? That, dude, we need that Gohan. Huh. Like a transforming Gohan, that'd be pretty freaking sick. Yeah, and then he gets hit, like his glasses comes off. That'd be freaking sick. But yeah, yeah, I wouldn't mind that Gohan actually. It's kind of, yeah. Lizette Rodriguez, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Ultra Jiren and Giant characters. I don't think we're going to get Ultra Jiren, guys. We already got a free-to-play Jiren. I'm not sure. Don't think we're going to get any. I think we're going to be past the TOP arc right now. So eventually we will be getting an Ultra Jiren, but I don't think it's his time. Want to do PvP? I'm 100% going to win. Yeah, we're going to be playing PvP in just one bit. We don't have a single wife beater Trunks at all too. Yes, wife beater Trunks is something we definitely need. I agree. Yeah, dude, DBZ. I think DBZ Trunks is probably my favorite character of all DB. Like the Dragon Ball universe, Dragon Ball, Z, Super, movies. I think the DBZ Trunks is the wife beater Trunks. Like, it has to be my favorite character. Specific character, right? I think if you guys really think about it, Trunks, future Trunks, is the most unforgiving character in all of Dragon Ball's universe. Like, he's the one who actually like kills the enemies, right? Like, for example, when he first got to Earth, right? Or when he first got introduced into DBZ, he just straight up sliced Mech Frieza in half, like no mercy, and then like literally just took off King Cole. Like, he's the one that literally has like no mercy, because he comes from the future where there's like literally zero hope left, right? Like he has to be on his toes 24/7. I don't know. I just think that Trunks is like my favorite character of all of the DB universe. But yeah. Damn, dude, this Celsius is really freaking kicking in, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was literally just complaining how I didn't have any energy. I drank a full one, and this is like my second one, and bro, guys, Celsius, you gotta sponsor me, man. You gotta sponsor me, bro. Gokon, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, from Superhero, we don't have Super Saiyan Gohan. From Superhero. Yeah, we don't have Super Saiyan Gohan. Goten and Trunks. That's true, we don't. 18. Krillin in game, if we think about it. I mean, yes. There's so many specific tag characters we can get from Superhero. That's true. Yeah, that is very true. And Lizette Rodriguez, thank you so much for subscribing. And Slick DBL, thank you so much for your super chat. He says, how much longer till the reveal? So this is the reveal time right here. We got 90 minutes left exactly. So like an hour and a half, right? And I'm very excited, bro. This reveal is going to last a little bit under an hour, which is a long time. If you guys really think... Actually, if you guys want to get technical... This is actually longer than part 1's reveal, just because part 1 really like took a long time at the very beginning to recap like a whole bunch of events and, you know, the anniversaries of Dragon Ball Legends. And then towards the end, they showed off a whole bunch of collabs like the card game and stuff like that. So if you guys really want to get technical, this will be a little bit longer than part 1. And it should be if they are going to be introducing brand new mechanics. Like, they're going to have to talk about ground battles. If they're going to introduce ground battles, right? We don't know yet, but the hints are definitely there, right? The hints are there. We'll see, man. We'll see. Like I said, like, this is probably the most excited and scared for a Legends information I've been in a very long time. Very long time. All right, we're going to be doing our dailies here in just one bit, guys. Yo, Alan Jackson, thank you for stopping by, my guy. And Alan Jackson's one of my members. He just got one of the... I just noticed your badge got upgraded to MEY Goku, man. Yeah, that looks very sick. Thank you for stopping by, Alan Jackson. I appreciate your support, brother. Is it going to be a Twitter reveal? No, this is going to be a full-blown Legends information. Yeah, it's going to be a big one, guys. Oh, I think I put the goal to end. Yeah, I think I messed up. Here, let me... Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see something. That's fine. UTC at 14 UTC, yeah. Which is at 7 a.m. Pacific time, yeah. I really want a big orange Piccolo for ground battles. Oh, dude. I think that's like my number one giant that I actually really, really want is huge orange Piccolo. And of course, we got Cell Max. Cell Max is officially an animation, for like a summon animation, which is pretty freaking sick. Goma, of course, eventually. Maybe we can get like a Goma and mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because we haven't got a mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku yet. So there's a lot of possibilities, bro. Brick City TCG, thanks so much for subscribing, as well as SmartBots16, thank you so much for subscribing, and Peaky Spiker, thank you so much for your super chat. Once again, brother. Peaky Spiker says, I want that Vegeta which says that my Bulma go to beat the shit out of Beerus, or maybe we can get a giant Piccolo in Gohan. That would be crazy. Yes, dude, a freaking there's so much possibilities. And which of Vegeta are you talking about though? Or are you talking about like the movies where Bulma gets slapped? Because technically we have that, but not a good version of it. But yeah, but Beast Gohan, man, Beast Gohan is definitely like an orange Piccolo. Like that whole giant battle scenario is definitely like my number one giant picks for sure, over Goma, over everything else. Actually, a really good giant battles would be I think a really good giant battles would be a Lord Slug, as well as false Super Saiyan Goku. That would be freaking sick. That's something I could definitely get behind. Give me one quick second. I think I put my goal. I put the wrong time in the goal. It's fine. I'll just reset it. New Shallot, possibly, bro. Honestly, I think there's gonna be something with Shallot for sure. Could be part 2, could be part 3. The reason why I say that is for a multitude of reasons. Number one, of course, they're gonna be tying in story mode into a special raid. That's number one. And there's been a whole bunch of like Shallot collabs. We've got like the figurines of Shallot, which is really cool. There's still a collab that they haven't announced yet, which I'm expecting them to announce right now, right, for part 2. And what was the other one? Oh, the card game, right? Dude, the card game is actually pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. The Dragon Ball cards is something I definitely want to buy. I want to go to my local Target to see if they have it, because those are really freaking sick, dude. I like there's like a really sick Giblet one where he goes like Super Saiyan God. I think that one was very sick. Hold up, pull something up. What do you guys think about this? Like, if we get a Saiyan Saga Games original, I think this would be so sick, so freaking sick. I think these, you know what's, besides it being unique in itself, what's really sick about this is just like the style, like the OG early Z version style of like the muscular Goku, right? The Kaioken Goku, but Super Saiyan version, as well as like the Saiyan armor Vegeta with the Super Saiyan. We actually got this Saiyan armor Vegeta with the Super Saiyan in Namek for Sparking Zero, as a what if scenario, right? Let me just pull it up. We actually got this for Sparking Zero, but I think for a games original, this would actually sell really well. For Dragon Ball Legends, I think this would do very, very well. Comment down below, guys. Would you guys like this? Dude, this, and then like let's just say a graded Vegeta and Kaioken Goku on one banner, and then like a separate banner towards the end. Dude, this would automatically, in my books, be better than part 1 because it's different. It's something we don't expect, right? So, but yeah, let me pull up the chat here. All right, guys, we're going to have to do our dailies. So we're going to be doing some raids. Somebody says, hell nah. Well, I mean, of course. I get people saying hell no, but like, if we are going to be getting a Saiyan Saga, would you rather just have a normal Saint Saga, or would you rather have a game's original Saint Saga, right? That's my thought process around this, right? So if they did hint Saint Saga, I think like maybe like mixing it up a little bit and not just making it a stale Saint Saga for part 2, them spicing it up would be pretty cool in my personal opinion. So yeah. And I'm a game's original glazer, of course. You guys already know that. But guys, let's do our dailies, okay? We've yapped long enough. Let's pull up our in-game. Let me do this. Hold up. Oh, man. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, it says I only have 13,000 crystals. That's because whatchamacallit, I'm gonna buy crystals, of course, once we actually get the actual whatchamacallit, the sales tonight. I'm also going to turn off my background music because we're gonna play PvP real quick. By the way, guys, I've been playing Proud Mode a lot just because I want to get the Proud Mode title. Yo, Picky Spiker, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, I hope we can get tag Goku and hits. That would see that would be really cool. I don't think we're gonna get that today because like Universe Rep is set, right? We have like a full color wheel of Universe Rep. So is that a cool character? Yes, 1000%. But the fact that we didn't get it for part 1, I don't think we're gonna get it for part 2. But yes, eventually we are gonna get that for sure. So yeah, let's play a quick Proud Mode just to do our dailies. Let's complete our dailies here, guys. Let's do some raids together as well, and then we'll go back to yapping. About this. All right. I have to turn down the background music for 1 quick second, guys. All right, he's going to go KO and Caulifla. It's actually a pretty good team. All right. We have to be careful with KO and Caulifla. Like, they're a sleeper, man. All right, it's first match of the day. All right. Ah, 960. Yeah, got it. All right. I'm gonna have to switch here because my whole card's gonna get destroyed. Oh, of course. Destroy a card here. We should have waited 1 switch, but we're gonna switch Maj Vegeta here. There we go. I love this. Kale and Khalifa is probably one of my favorite characters in the game, honestly. Oh, barely survived. They heal like crazy too, bro. Oh, there we go. He popped the green card. And I swiped. Oh. 2 swipes? No. Blast card? There you go. Oh, he's probably dead. Yeah, he's dead. He should be, at least. He's gonna forfeit. Yeah, he's dead. There we go. Let's pop this. This Goku's gonna be dead, too. Switch? No? Let's go like this. There you go. I don't think they're going to continue with the second match. If they do, I hope so I can get my Proud coins. Let's see. Oh, they are. Okay. Ooh, double yellow. That's dangerous. Dude, we're going to time skip. We're going to time skip one of those yellows. It's going to take so much freaking damage. It's a straight up TKO. I like this hit a lot just because it's like the time skip is like, it's like one of those abilities we'll probably never see again, honestly. Like, unless it's, of course, like, hidden itself. But, like, it's so broken We'll see something similar to Beast Gohan, but time skip is so freaking broken, dude. All right, we're gonna need. Ooh, okay. We're gonna need to pop our green card here. Get covered all. He's gonna have to switch, but either way, he's gonna take a lot of damage here. Okay, it's a good switch. Oh, he's gonna switch. No. Vegeta's amazing too. Ugh, good switch. We'll stay here for a little bit just to farm. Actually, we could Rising Rush. Let's Rising Rush. Ay. Oh, bad switch. I would just... It's fine. Either way, he doesn't have endurance on his character, which is fine. At least we're gonna get our proud coins here. I'm trying to get the new medal. And Beauty World Nagma, thank you so much for subscribing. Anybody that subscribes to the channel, of course, you guys already know I'm gonna shout you guys out. If I see it on my end here, I shout out everybody. Let's see. Oh, we don't have. Damn, that sucks. We're gonna swipe here. Time skip. No, dude. Actually, hold up. If he swipes. Oh, that's gonna take a lot of damage. Let's see. Try to get the... Oh! We could get the time skip here. Just for fun. There you go. He's dead either way. I shouldn't even have done it, but it's fine. He's dead either way. I just like the time skip. He's going to fuse, of course, to Gogeta. There you go.
Nothing you do can hurt me.
Oh, okay. He's about to fuse. Hurry up, buddy. Come on, pal. We got people watching. Hurry up. He's going to Rising Rush. He's doing no damage. I'm surprised he hasn't forfeited yet, though. There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on, pal. All that to, like... I feel like SpongeBob in that one episode. I thought I was going to swipe. Ooh, okay. Ah, you forwarded. Okay. GG's. A YouTuber for fun. Thank you so much for subscribing. Brandy Bisson. Thank you so much for subscribing. Dragon. Thank you so much for subscribing. Anybody that subscribes, you guys already know I'm going to shout you guys out here. Beauty World. Oh, we already shouted you out. So we're trying to get those proud coins right there. It's gonna be a good game. All right, let's do our quick treasure battle, and then we're gonna be playing some raids together. All right, let's do this. What team event? Let's go TOP. Yeah, we'll go like this. Give me one quick second. Why you never post gameplay? If you guys want to see it, I'll post more gameplay for sure. Oh, dude, Junior Idiot, the guy named Junior Idiot, I'm so with you there, bro. He says, if they start yapping about the cards again, I'm going to crash the fuck out. Dude, I'm right there with you, bro. I was legitimately mad about them yapping about the card game during the big reveal. Like, save that for another freaking post. Like, I love the card game. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's freaking sick and all. But, dude, not during the biggest reveal ever. It's so annoying. I'm right there with you, bro. And by the way, I'm a collector. I love cards, but that's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. Adam says, I have 717 crystals. Am I cooked? Yeah, you're beyond cooked, my boy. You are beyond cooked. Bro, can you shout me out? I subbed X Edits. I don't see your sub here, but shout out to X Edits. Oh, he forfeited. Okay. Vegito, thank you so much for subscribing. I don't see your Cordell114. Thank you so much for subscribing. DJ Phantom, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's see. Zen, thank you so much for subscribing. Jose Ortes, thank you so much for the sub. Red Dragon, what's good, my guy? Good to see you here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Red Dragon says, "Hey Zoom, glad to catch the live. Can't wait for the reveal. Those story locked raids might be against Shallot's main villains, so I'm hella curious." Yeah, dude, same here, bro. And I've said this at the beginning of the live, Red Dragon. This reveal, right? This Legends information is probably like the most excited, curious, and scared I've been all at the same time. Like, we don't know what to expect, right? It's 50 minutes long, number one, which is really crazy, right? Like, ground battles are supposed to be a thing. It's officially been leaked, right? So, quite curious, man. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm super, super curious to see what's going to happen, right? I'm actually more excited for this part than part one, because part one did get spoiled, right? Of course, with like the 5th UI Goku leak. But yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. And Red Dragon, thank you so much for another $2 super chat. He says, extra super chat to hype up the super chat goal. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. We are just doing our dailies here, guys, really quick, because don't forget to do your dailies right now. DB Legends is literally going to go under maintenance for 6 hours today, so do everything early. But it's only going to be later on. So, yeah. Tempest Edits, thank you so much for subscribing. Andrew Plays, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you. Oh, shit. Did he forfeit? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention, damn. Okay. I think this might be a bot. Just fine. Probably forfeited at the beginning. Yeah, seems like it. Do this just to get my... You got to switch. Probably a bot though at this point in time. I barely survived that. Gotta be joking me, dude. Yeah, it's a bot. Don't even need to pay attention to this guy. We can read the chat at the same time here. Yeah, it's definitely a bot. Finish it off here real quick. Do this. Lock him in. Ultra Jiro for part 3. Dude, that's so crazy that you say that. Not Jiren part 3. Because, like, what in the world are we going to get for part 3, right? Like, it was supposed to be MUI Goku, right? That was the early predictions for everything. I'm still thinking, like, Saiyans. Or not Saiyans, excuse me, like a dual fusion. That's still what I'm thinking. For example, like a fusion mechanic, not fusion mechanic, actually a dual ultra fusion super Vegito as well as super Gogeta. That would be pretty freaking sick. I mean, that is part 3 worthy for sure. Oh, great. Oh, of course. Okay. Right, let's finish it off here, guys. Alright, let's just complete our dailies here. We're just doing our dailies. Alright, let's do, I think we have to finish our dailies here. We just need to do co-op as well as the raid. So let's just finish that, and then we can go back to our Yap Zone. So let's do that. Let's do this real quick. Alright, let's read the chat. Janimba transforming into Super Janimba. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I would be for that. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't really mind that. Like a giant Janimba. Since like giants are supposed to be a thing. How do you get, or no. How do you... What each little... I don't understand. Alexander Brown, didn't understand your question. You want my code to play? Yeah, we're just gonna finish the dailies here, and then we're gonna do some raids and stuff like that, and then go back to. We still got like we have an hour left, so we have a lot of time. All right, let's do this. Ultra Pan for part 3. I'm so glad you're not in charge of DB Legends. Ultra Pan for part 3. I still get PTSD from the superhero pan though, I'm not gonna lie. That was like one of the best releases ever. Like one of the most toxic releases ever. For sure. Ultra DBS Broly, what y'all think? I think that's cool and all, but like I don't know, man. Like for part 3, they're gonna have to do a little bit more than just Ultra Broly. It's gonna be audio's tweaking. Is it audio tweaking? Wait, we didn't finish him off? Hold up, what the fuck? Did we not time? Oh, he didn't time the Rising Rush? Oh, of course he freaking didn't, bro. My god, bro. Is the audio tweaking? I'll fix it. Let me just finish this. This freaking bozo of a freaking teammate here. Yeah, I should play with you guys. Why am I playing with freaking randoms, dude? Look at this. Look at this. He timed the Rising. Look at this, bro. Like, this is the type of shit that pisses me off. He freaking... He didn't time the Rising Rush, and he missed his Rising Rush. What is this, bro? Freaking bozo, man. This type of shit really pisses me off, bro. Guys, let me know if the audio is tweaking. I'll fix it after this. Freaking bozo, man. I swear, bro. Oh, there's time skip in this? To be honest, I didn't even know there's time skip in this. In co-op. I thought it was probably disabled, but it's fine. Take that too. Alright, let's finish it off here. Somebody says, bro, it got leaked. I don't think so. And then he transforms the... Oh my gosh, bro. Let's finish it off already. The worst freaking... Is the audio for the game? Are you talking about for the game? I think it's for the game because the cord is a little bit messed up. But yeah, I'll fix it right now, guys. I don't think it got leaked, no. Is the audio for my voice or the game? I think the game, right? I think you guys are talking about the game. Because the cord is a little bit broken, so I want to... For the game audio? Yeah. I'll fix it. Let me see. Give me one quick second. Let's just do the raid. Actually, hold up. Let me see something. Status. No, my bad. Yeah, I got to get a new cord. It's really messed up. Give me 1 second. Let's do this. Yeah, that thing got really messed up, bro. This annoying cord I got to replace like every freaking month or so. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh. I think it legitimately just got messed up, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's fix this. Yo, Red Dragon, thank you so much for the super chat. He says Zoom. Oh no. We already read that, didn't we? Oh no, he said they are talking about a fake Broly leak that can transfer multiple times. Yeah, I saw that. It's fake for sure, but that would be pretty cool. It looks really good in their defense. Yeah, it does. So I think my cord just broke freaking mid freaking stream, guys. I think my shit really just broke midstream. CJ, thank you so much for subscribing. And Jason, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold up, guys. I got to be a freaking IT person mid-game as well. And I know exactly which Broly. It's from Weber and TZ, I think. Jesus, bro. Did my shit really just bug out mid-game? Oh my gosh. I think it did just bug out mid-game. Bro, come on, man. Oh my gosh. I think it legitimately just bugged out mid-game. Yeah, it's fine. Frick it. Whatever. I'll buy a new one. I'll have to freaking buy a new one today anyways. So I'm going to go to like Best Buy and buy a new one today. In the meantime, we can yap and read the chat. It's fine. LF Goma, 3 minutes for the reveal. No, it's not 3 minutes. Time for backup. Yo, what's good, Dead Sanity? Thank you for stopping by, my guy. We were just playing some PvP, but the audio started bugging and the cord kind of like melted down midstream, but it's fine. No, guys, we still got 61 minutes. We got like an hour left, which is fine. Dude, the whole reveal in itself is going to be freaking long, man. It's going to be freaking 48 minutes, which is crazy, right? IU1234, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Let's read the chat. Hey guys, how many crystals does everybody have? Comment down below. How many crystals? Are you guys at least above 10,000? The 20,000 mark? My expectations are low. Honestly, my expectations are low too, guys. But I'm quite curious to see what is going to be like the new mechanics. Like, I'm more excited for the new mechanics as opposed to the actual characters itself. Let's see. The Jaw 354. SN 41K. All right. RLV or RVLC 1,567 crystals. 6,000 crystals. 18,000. 8,000. 12,000. Yeah, everybody's pretty dry. 31,000. That's pretty good. 23.5. Everybody's pretty dry, man. And I don't blame them, right? Like, part 1 is freaking crazy. MUI Goku. Triple the Z power rates. It's, you have to, like, that comes around, like, very so often. Only twice ever in the history of Dragon Ball Legends. So, don't blame me, guys. This is what I want to see, but, well, I don't know, man. ADY Plays, thank you so much for subscribing. I think Dragon Ball Legends just posted something. Let's see. Triple the Z. It's so funny. They literally just posted about triple the Z power rates when we just talked about it. That's a coincidence. It's pretty funny. Dude, this freaking energy drink is freaking slapping me on the face, guys. This Celsius. Maybe because I drank 2 of them. I'm like getting so much energy. Yeah, guys, we got 1 hour left until the release. In the meantime, we get a yap and talk about everything else. I love to talk about everything with you guys. I mean, like reading the chats, like probably one of my funnest things to do. I love to read the comments, the chats, and stuff like that. So yeah. Do you want to play PvP, dude? I would love to. I was just playing PvP, but my freaking cord broke down midstream. My freaking cord broke down. This freaking annoying. This is probably one of the most if you guys talk to any streamer, this is probably one of the most annoyingest thing about streaming mobile games. This freaking cord costs like $50. This lightning Apple cord adapter, it literally costs $50, and you have to replace this like every month or two, because it's like this little part right here kind of gets like I don't know, used up from using your phone too much and like kind of moving it around playing PvP, and it just messed up, man. I'll get one today though. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's like the 10th one I've already replaced. I replace like 10 of them all the time. It's ridiculous. You have about 400 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, I think I do, man. Zoom, do you think we're gonna get brand new summon animations? I don't think so. I we just got one for part one. I would love so. I mean, I think it would be pretty cool if we get a grade 8 Vegeta and then also they include him inside like a brand new summons. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Why not play PvP on PC? I don't get it. Silas, thank you so much for stopping by. Hey Zoom, tell us about your daily routine. Dude, my, my daily routine. I'm a psychopath, guys. I literally think I have like a freaking... Dude, I'm such a freaking psychopath when it comes to like daily routines. I think there's a thing where you're too ambitious. I think I'm way too ambitious. And it when you're overly ambitious, it's a good thing, but also a bad thing because you get analysis paralysis because you have like too much in your brain, like too much things you want to do, and when there's like too many things you want to do, you get like paralyzed, you know. So yeah, I mean, I could kind of just go. I wake up, I drink like water right away. I put cold water in my face. It sounds so cliche, but it's true. I do 50 push-ups. I do 30 pull-ups. I pray. Praying is the number one thing. I stretch, and then I take a shower. That's how I wake up. I wake up and I literally thank God every day, bro. Like life is such a blessing to not thank God, honestly. Steve Jobs, thank you so much for stopping by. It's so funny because you got the Super Saiyan 4. I haven't seen you in a cool minute. You're a member, that's why. That's a really cool Super Saiyan 4 badge. Mohan, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I haven't been around in a long time. Yeah, I haven't seen your name. I mean, your name pops up, so that pops out, so I would notice your name for sure. Please, no giant characters. Guys, I think we're definitely going to get something to do with... If it's not giants, it's going to be ground battles. It's one of the two. The reveal is really long. It's like almost a freaking hour long, so... And like I said, I'm so scared for this reveal, man. This reveal needs to be good, guys. Because if it's not good... bro, if it's a bad reveal... Like, in my personal opinion, the characters could be kind of mid, right? As long as we get something unique like this, where it's like, it shapes up like a brand new Dragon Ball Legends Day promise. By the way, don't forget, guys, they literally made your requirements for your phones to the RAM, the upgrade, the requirement RAM upgrades for your phone to be like, I forgot what it was. It's like more than 4 RAM. I forgot what it was, but they said they're going to justify the increase of the RAMs for your phones. So we'll see. We'll see if this part is going to be the justification for the increase of your RAM for your phone. So that's kind of like what I'm most curious about. Not even the characters itself. We're going to find out. We're going to find out about the characters right at the beginning. But yeah, I'm just mainly curious to see why they like what were they hyping up this whole anniversary about, right? They were really hyping it up for a long time. I want to see exactly what that was all about. So yeah. W, man of God. Oh yeah, bro. Dude, God is like my priority, man. If you guys knew, I there's not one day I don't go without praying. I pray every single night, morning, when I'm driving, I pray. Like dude, it's ridiculous how much I pray. In a good way. Ground battles be looking lit. Yeah, I mean, well, of course, this is not legitimately... this is Sparking Zero, obviously. TZ does some great edits. By the way, guys, you should go follow TZ over on X. He does some great edits like this. It's just pretty much... it's Sparking Zero, of course, with Dragon Ball Legends overlay. But, I mean, if it were to be ground battles, I mean, how else would it look? By the way, if they do introduce giants, there's a good possibility landscape mode might officially be a thing. Like, you could play landscape mode in Dragon Ball Legends, but like, it's not official, right? There's techniques to play landscape mode, but like making it optimized for landscape mode, that'd be pretty sick too. Imagine they just bring out Dragon Ball Legends for PS5, like the new DB mobile game. That'd be freaking crazy. Dragon Ball Legends 2.0 for the PS5. What's my CC count? It's super low, guys. I'm like at 13,000 right now, but I'm going to get it up, obviously. Damien Woody 2, thank you so much for your super chat. He says, I don't know, I just felt like it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, I appreciate everybody just being here. Like, for real. Like, anybody that donates, anybody that stops by, that comments. So I appreciate all of you guys. For real. Like, I actually do. I don't take you guys being here for granted at all. Do you watch Invincible? No, I haven't watched it, but you're not the first person to tell me to watch it. So I just might. Carnage Edits, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, let's hope to God they don't mess up part 2. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm low-key scared for part 2. But we'll see. I'm scared but excited. You know, this is probably like the most confused I've ever been going into like a Legends of Information. Like, we don't know what to expect here, guys. To be fair, like, I don't know what to expect, which is what makes it fun, right? For part 1, them leaking UI Goku is what kind of messed it up for most of us, in my personal opinion. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Risho, thank you so much for subscribing. Anime Walla, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Anybody that subscribes, you guys already know I'm going to shout you guys out. Oh man, it sucks that my cord broke midstream, but it's fine. We'll fix it. Steve Jobs says if it requires more RAM, hopefully it comes either Mac OS or PC. Yeah. Well, technically speaking, I think it's already available in PC. It's just not really that optimized, but yeah. Zoom, have you ever watched or read Blue Lock? No, I haven't. Blue Lock, is Blue Lock the soccer one? Let me see, hold up. Let me Google it. I think it is, right? I've seen some clips. Blue Lock, I think so. It is, yeah, it is. Yeah, I saw some clips. It looks pretty freaking sick, but I've never watched it. I kind of do want to watch it, to be honest. Steve Jobs says, just like a similar concept to Bleach Brave Souls, like if you ever played Brave Souls. I've never played Brave Souls, but yeah. I think I get what you're saying. We are almost there, guys. Not really. We got an hour left, but oh man, I'm excited. Very excited. Let's get the live to 1,000 likes, by the way, guys. Let me pull this up. Where is it? Like, see, this would be freaking sick if they fake us out at the end. Like, if they fake us out at the end and we get this. But honestly, if we do get something like this, which I don't think we will, I'll keep it real with you guys. I don't think we're gonna get this. Would I love to get this? Yes, but I don't think so. Because my prediction for part 3 would be something fusion related, like A-Tag, Super Vegito, and Super Gogeta. If that's the case, then yes, that'd be freaking sick. But I don't know, man. Part 2 is very unpredictable overall. Imagine we get this. We just try to get a giant Goku versus Moro. This would be freaking crazy. Senverse, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Dark Biohazard, thank you so much for subscribing. Richard Ribeiro, thank you so much for subscribing. And Risho, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you guys. Bro, after this caffeine wears out, I'm going to crash so hard. I'm going to crash so hard after this caffeine wears out. Let's see. Blue Lock is fire. You should watch it. You know, I think I might. I do like soccer a lot. So I like sports in general. Like any sport, I'm a big fan of. Honestly, like if I don't think there's one sport that I don't like. I just like the competition of things. What about Goma? Honestly, Goma would be sick, but I personally wouldn't want Goma right now because Daima literally just came off the boost system, right, in PvP. So yeah, and like we could take a little break from Daima, right? Eventually, we will get a Goma, I guess, but like right now, it's a little break. Ronaldo or Messi? Honestly, skill wise, I think Messi has the edge of natural skill. Ronaldo's more of a built player. They're both phenomenal. If I had to pick which one's my favorite, it would be Ronaldo, though. Steven McKinney, love you, Zoom. I love you guys too. Appreciate it. How long is the reveal? The reveal is pretty freaking long, man. It's 48 minutes. So, yeah, it's very long. And I was saying it's technically longer than part one, because part one they were yapping. I think part one, like 1/3 of part one's Legends information, they were just yapping about the card game. They were yapping about the recap of all the anniversaries. And yeah, I don't know. I think if they're going to yap this time, it's going to be about the new mechanics as opposed to the card game. I freaking hope to God they don't. And I don't like saying that, but I hope they don't yap about the card game. They're going to probably talk about the third collab because we're still going to get one more merchandise collab. Maybe some t-shirts. I don't know, but there's still supposed to be one more collab for Dragon Ball Legends. So yeah. And I do hope they reveal something for Shallot. We haven't talked about that yet, but the fact that Shallot's been like in a lot of collabs, like the figurines, card game, the new raid, right? That's supposed to be coming out requires you to play the story mode. So Shallot has been in a lot of places, and I don't think it's a coincidence. I think they're going to do something with Shallot. So at least I'm hopeful that's the case, right? All right, let's read the chat. I want to read the chat here. Shadow Strike, love your videos. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. We need Toshi back. It was pretty cool to see Toshi, man. You ignored so many of my significant questions. I'm so sorry if I did. I physically can't read everybody's questions, man. But let's see if I can scroll up and find it. If I can scroll up and find it, we could do that. Let's see. Oh, Steve Jobs. Any opinions on the UFC? Dude, UFC is probably my favorite sport out of all of them. I never miss a UFC card. Never. So, my thoughts on it, it's the most entertaining one because it's like, it's the most punishing one, right? Like you could get punished for it. You could be one of the best fighters ever versus a mediocre fighter, and you could still get kicked to the head and you could get knocked out. So it's like the most unpredictable and most brutal sport out there. So I love the UFC. Very excited for UFC 317, Charles versus Ilya. That's going to be a freaking crazy fight. Absolutely freaking banger of a fight. I hope Charles wins. Not gonna lie, I really hope Charles wins that. I'm a huge Charles Oliveira fan. Ilya is dangerous too, though, man. It's gonna be a good one. Love the UFC, to answer your question, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, HUH, if that's how you pronounce your name. Ilya winning. I bet on Ilya knocking out Charles round 2. Oh, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Please don't say that. Don't say that. I'm a huge Charles fan. Honestly, Charles does get knocked down in every fight, right? That's what he does, but he also finishes fights, right? I don't think Ilya has ever fought a fighter like Charles that's dangerous both on the feet and the ground as well. So it's going to be an interesting fight, man. I do think it's going to be there's going to be a finish for sure, right? But I'm a huge Charles fan. DB Zoom, we are finally going to be getting an Ultra LF. I don't know, man. Maybe for part 3. Yeah, I know he knocked down Max Holloway, but Max Holloway is Max Holloway doesn't finish fights, and yes, he did finish Justin Gaethje because that's like a very unique. Everybody was gassed, and he hit him at the right spot at the last minute in UFC 300. But like Charles is like more threatening on the feet and ground, so he can switch up levels. So Ilya has to be careful like throwing, because Charles could go for the takedown. Once again, it's like a very, very interesting fight. I do think it's not going to go the distance, and it's going to end up in a finish. Whether Charles finishes it or Ilya finishes it, it's definitely going to not going to go to 5 rounds. I guarantee you that. It's going to be very fun, though. I'm not going to lie. I think Charles is like the most fun fighter out of everybody. I think he should go for the BMF title next. He just always straight up bangs. Like, he's never scared. He never backs down from a fight. He's like willing to get punched and punch right back. So probably the most entertaining fighter for sure. All right, enough UFC talks here. Otherwise, I'm not going to stop yapping about the UFC. LF Janimba and LF Fusion Gogeta, you heard it here first. Super 17, that's actually a very good theory, honestly. Not a bad theory at all whatsoever. Let me pull it up. Where is it? It's not Janimba, it's of course Broly, but I think if they do introduce giants, Janimba's a giant. That's a very solid possibility. So I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. But the thing is, like, why would they show the waistline? Right? Let me pull it up. Where is it? Like, why would they show this? All right, we can unmute this. Let me unmute this. Let me just be quiet, okay?
Dragon Ball Legends. Tomorrow, big news right at the beginning.
So right at the beginning. Thank you so much for the super chats. Greg XTS. He says, morning, y'all. I hope your summons go well. Good morning to you, too, and I hope your summons go amazing. I definitely need more crystals, though. I'm not going to lie. I need to get some sales. Otherwise, I'm pretty cooked with 13,000 crystals. But good morning to you, too, and thank you for the super chat. So if you guys hear this correctly, like on the transition right here, right? So it shows the aerial view, and then it goes to the ground. So there's 2 sounds from these 2 transitions, right? Here you could clearly hear like dashing as you're in air. So let me just play it. And then when it goes to the ground, you hear thumps like a giant. Pretty obvious, right? So
Tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll be shocked if we don't get like with this hint here. I'll be shocked if we don't get either giants or ground battles. Like if we just get Saiyan Saga, we're cooked, guys. I don't think that's gonna be the case though. Because like just Saiyan Saga for 50 minutes long, this reveal is 48 minutes long, so that would be like the most awkward. Like what are they gonna talk about, right? Just Saiyan Saga, like 2 characters, Kaioken Goku and 8 Vegeta. Don't think that's going to be the case. So we'll see. Right. Very excited though. I'm not going to lie. Lone Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, when do the summons go available? Tonight when the game resets at 11 p.m. Pacific time. So it goes live tonight. Technically tomorrow if you guys are East Coast or, other sides of the world. But yeah, for me, it's tonight. Same time for you guys, but for me, it's technically today. Long story short, but yeah. Let's read the chat. Echo Fire, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you. My audio is cutting? Is it really? My voice? Am I lagging? Hold on, let me check. It says I'm okay. Let me check my stream health. Give me a second. It says I'm fine. It's weird. Yeah, people are saying it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Just try to refresh the page or something, but it's fine. I hope it's more Daima. That's not going to be the case. I don't think it's going to be Daima. Daima literally just got off the boost system, guys. There's no way it's going to be Daima. There's absolutely no way. Yeah, it's too early, man. Space it out. I don't want to see Majin Ku back in the meta. And Lone Wolf, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. He says, thank you. I hope the best to everyone's summon. Thank you so much, man. Same to you. I'm very curious to see, because most likely it's going to be 2 banners. I'm very curious to see what the 2 banners are going to be. Because if you guys really think about it, think about it logically, right? If we do get a Saiyan Saga banner on one side, on the other side, most likely whatever we get on the other side is going to be more hyped than the Saiyan Saga, in my personal opinion, right? Because if we just get an Ape Vegeta as well as Kaioken Goku, that's pretty cool too. But like, let's just say we get a Janemba and Super Gogeta on the other banner, that's like way more hype, right? Or like anything movies related. So, or games original, for example. So, whenever there's 2 banners, it's always tough, right? Because you always got to know which character to summon on. And the reason why I say that, I remember when we got the dual LF banner for the superheroes, when we got Orange Piccolo and we got Gamma 1 and 2, I went all in 14-starred Orange Piccolo, and he turned out to be the worst one out of the 2 at the time. Gamma 1 and 2 is phenomenal. And I kind of messed up. I should have went for Gamma 1 and 2. So it's very tricky to see which characters you should go for. Just because you don't know how good they are until they actually, like a few days pass by and you actually play with the characters and you kind of get a gist of it. Like, okay, this character is a little bit better for the meta and I should have gone for this character. So whenever there's like a dual LF banner coming out, I try to be smart about it, try to read the kits very carefully. But even then, you just never know which one's the better character. Although for MUI Goku and Evolution Vegeta, it was pretty clear just because of Goku's gimmicks, right? So Goku's so freaking good, dude. MUI Goku is so much better than Evolution Vegeta. And not to say that Evolution Vegeta is bad. I actually really do like Evolution Vegeta. I just think that MUI Goku is just so freaking good. It's crazy how good he is. So much gimmicks. Somebody says playable Oolong. If Oolong's broken, I would definitely be okay with that. Yo, Zoom, imagine if we got Moro. I don't think so, but yeah, that'd be pretty freaking crazy. Evolution's Vegeta's combos are annoying. Yeah, it's pretty freaking crazy because like you get a freaking full hand after transforming and it only takes 10 seconds to transform into Evolution Vegeta. So yeah, I love him and hate him at the same time. All right, guys, we got like 35. We're so close, man. I'm anxious. Excited, all of the above. Jeffrey, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You guys already know that anybody that subscribes, I shout you guys out. I just want ground battles, bro. I want this. This is what I want. What do you think about LF Janemba? I'll be pretty excited. I'm a huge Janemba fan, so I would like it. Yair Rodriguez versus Volk, justified or no? I think that's a bad matchup for Volk. Because Volk's like a shorter guy. Strictly only throws punches. Yair's more of a lengthy guy. Throws more kicks. So I think it's a bad matchup for Volk. But every time Yair gets connected. He kind of fumbles a little bit. He kind of gets hurt very easily. So could be a good matchup, but not the best matchup for Volk. Anime Walla says, no more Saiyans, please. I mean, well, there's a very good chance. When was the last time we got a big banner? Like, have we ever gone a anniversary banner without a Saiyan in it? What? Superhero with Orange Piccolo, Gamma 1 and 2, that's one. I feel like I'm blanking out here, but Saiyans are like the main attraction, so yeah. Yes, Dead Sanity, the reveal is 48 minutes long, brother. So it's going to be pretty freaking long. You know, I just hope they introduce new mechanics. That's it. They're going to start off obviously with the characters right away, which is pretty cool. Which also tells me at the end, they're going to have a fake out. So of course you're going to have a fake out because it's going to be like a double. It's going to be like a double, whatchamacallit, a double banner. Like we typically always get for part 2s. So. Yo, Lone Wolf, thank you so much for becoming a member to the channel. Mastered Ultra Instinct. Appreciate it, brother. And I do like your Super Saiyan badge. Looks very sick. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Anybody that's a member to the channel, I really appreciate it. I want to thank you guys. So much love, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Why does the time go slow when you wait for something? That's how it's always been, man. It's like a psychology thing, a psychological thing in your brain. Can you give me a shout out? Miriam. I'm not going to say your full name because it could be like one of those gotchas, but I'm going to say Miriam. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody says, yo, Zuma, do you think it's worth saving until they eventually... No, we're not, bro. We are not going to get Ultra MUI Goku anytime soon. We're not going to get that anytime soon. So, no, I don't think it's worth saving for that. There's going to be plenty of other good characters. Bro, we're not going to get another UI. We just got a UI Goku last banner. So, the next UI Goku we're going to get is probably like the 8th year anniversary, something like that. Not even for the Legends Festival. That's like too close of a back-to-back campaign. That's not going to happen. Getting notifications on my phone about the review starting in 30 minutes. Diabolical, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Let me... how did I do on chance time? Lone Wolf. I got 2 numbers correctly. Thanks to you guys. You guys picked my numbers for me. So there's going to be a second chance time. It starts next week, not this week. It starts on the 24th of June. So yeah, hopefully I could get a little bit better luck next time, but I'm saving my tickets to accumulate for part 1 and part 2 of chance time. I think that's like the smart way to go about for sure. 100 humans or 1 silverback gorilla. That's a good one. I think 100 humans. I think people are underestimating the humans. I think people are underestimating the number one, the intelligence of humans plays a factor. And of course the fatigue of the gorilla will eventually play a factor. Of course, a silverback gorilla will like rip the first maybe like 20 humans in half, like physically, like one punch KOs. But after that, like eventually, if the humans are smart enough to like grab their limbs, the legs, like 5 of them on each limb, and punching the silverbacks, like let's just say spinal cord and gouging their eyes. I know that sounds crazy, but like the humans have more brains than gorillas, and fatigue will play a factor. And also 100 humans is a lot. So I don't know why people are saying a gorilla would beat 100 humans. I think 100 humans would definitely beat one gorilla for sure. And I would like for sure. I went into detail there, by the way. Like the fatigue, the brains of the humans, the dirty play. Like the brains of the humans could play a factor in the dirty play. Like you just get a gorilla. You get two of them, two people to like get the gorilla's eyes, choke the gorilla. Like, bruh, play dirty. You know. Would you like a transforming Bardock? Yes, I would. Dude, I love Bardock so much. So yeah, I would love a transforming Bardock. Ooh, Steve Jobs. What's my favorite UFC fighter of all time? Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva for sure. And second, Charles Oliveira. And Alex Pereira too. But yeah, Anderson Silva, bro. Prime Anderson Silva was freaking so fun to watch. Like probably one of the most entertaining fighters. And of course, he broke his leg, got KO'd by Chris Weidman. But when he was in his prime, he was definitely like one of like, he's probably like one of the GOATs. He's my GOAT in my personal opinion. Dan Hooker. Yeah, Dan Hooker's a fun fighter for sure. He's got the Super Saiyan hair. So yeah. Are you going to do a CC guide? Yes, I am. I'm going to do a crystal guide for part 2 for sure. Like I did for part 1. Yeah, we got just about 1,000 people watching. Pretty crazy. That's actually a very good question. Somebody, Hollow Heart says, what about 100 early Z Gokus versus one graded Vegeta? The Gokus, bro. The Gokus. The Gokus. Just 100 Gokus, bro. Come on. Well, early Z is pretty early too. Like early Z, that's like what when he fought Raditz. Yeah, of course, 100 Gokus for sure. Dude, that's 100 freaking Gokus. Yes, 10 Gokus. 10 Gokus would beat a giant. 5, maybe even 5 Gokus. No, well, let's just go with 10. 10 Gokus would definitely beat a grade 8 Vegeta for sure. But you're talking about Goku. You're talking about like the face of the even at early Z, Goku's still Goku, bro. Like, yeah, Goku. I'm not even gonna debate that. You toss in 100 of them, yes, of course, Goku, without a question, bro. Not a debate. Not a debate. If you said 5, if you said 10, then I'll think about it. But 100, yeah, or like let's just say 100 Krillins. But then again, Krillin has the Destructo Disc. Even Krillin, bro, you could toss in 100 of any Dragon Ball. Like 100, no. I was about to say farmer with a shotgun, but maybe 100 farmers with a shotgun, 100 farmers with a shotgun, or one grade 8 Vegeta. Honestly, no, the grade 8 Vegeta would win. I was about to say the shotgun would do it a lot of damage, but like one beam blast would just like evaporate 100 farmers. 1,000 farmer with the shotguns, maybe, but 100, probably not. Yo, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see. I gotta pull it up. What the freak? Lone Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, what a guess on the free-to-play character if they have another. So I do think they're going to announce a Zenkai. I do think they're going to announce a free-to-play character. But all of that depends on which campaign we go towards. For example, if we do go towards a Saiyan Saga campaign, we could probably see a Krillin of some sort. Like, Saiyan Saga doesn't have too many options, right? Saiyan Saga, we have Kaioken, we have, Yajirobe, Krillin. We have, like, the basic units. So there's not much else. So the question to that would depend on what the second banner is going to be, right? If it's movies, then it could kind of go anywhere, right? Like movies is a big factor, right? Because it's so broad, right? If it's superhero, we could probably get like, let's just say a Goten, a Trunks. I think that would be pretty cool as a free-to-play character, like a tag Goten and Trunks free-to-play character for superhero. That'd be pretty freaking sick. That's actually a pretty good idea, honestly. What do you think about Sean versus Marab? Marab? I think Marab is just too good for Sean, unfortunately. I think Sean O'Malley's really good, but he's too one-dimensional. It's so UFC. Why I love the UFC is that like you could take one of the greatest fighters ever, but if there's a fighter that it's the famous saying, right? Like styles make matchups, right? So if you toss in a wrestler with a striker, the wrestler will most likely win, but you never know. You could get that that puncher's chance, but Merab is more than just a wrestler. He's like a wrestler. He's got the best cardio in the whole UFC. I like Sean O'Malley, man. I really do. But Merab is just too much for him, bro. It's too much for him. But that knee, like he almost got him with a knee where he slipped up. So if he got him with that knee, that would have been pretty crazy. But yeah, Merab is just too freaking good, dude. Man, so guys, I drank 2 of these. I gotta take the biggest piss, man. Gotta go to the restroom. I can't read due to spam. I should have put like a slow chat, but it's fine. You guys can just kind of free for all in the chat. UFC fighters versus boxers. I'll give the edge to UFC fighters because you could still be a UFC fighter and a boxer, kind of like Ilo Taporia. And he's also good. He's also really good in the ground with jiu-jitsu. So technically speaking, if you want to get technical with it, I would give the edge to UFC fighters. Thoughts on Sean Strickland? I think he's hilarious, dude. I think he's such a character. I like Sean Strickland. I like him. I will be your first subscriber to your UFC channel. That's funny. I actually train jiu-jitsu, so. Yeah, and then Justin the Clown, do you do any training? Yeah, I do BJJ. If you guys don't know what BJJ is, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And for those of you guys that don't know, I'm actually Brazilian as well. So I'm Brazilian American. So I'm like, it's in my DNA to do BJJ. So I've been watching MMA before the UFC, which used to be something called Pride, which was held in Japan. It was freaking brutal, bro. If you guys look at Pride fights, like people used to be able to stomp on heads. It's insane. So, yeah, I've been watching it ever since I was a little kid. Yarrow G also, I talk to Yarrow G all the time about MMA. He does kickboxing. Yeah, guys, we got 21 minutes left. Steve Jobs, do you remember Pride? Yeah, dude. One of my favorite Pride fighters was definitely, Victor Belfort was part of Pride and the UFC, but dude, prime Victor Belfort and Wanderlei Silva was absolutely freaking crazy. Can you speak Portuguese? Yes, I can. I can speak 4 languages. I can speak English, obviously. I can speak Portuguese fluent. I can speak a little bit of Spanish because of Portuguese, and I can speak a little bit of Russian, just because I had a girlfriend that was Russian, so I learned some Russian because of her. So yeah. Hey Zoom, glad your channel is going good. I hit 240 subscribers today. Congratulations, man. Joku, Jose. Keep going, bro. 240 is a great accomplishment. And one of my biggest tips, I have 2 tips for anybody that's trying to do content. Number 1 is YouTube Shorts. You guys should go 200% in on YouTube Shorts to grow your channel. That's number 1. YouTube Shorts over everything else. If you could do 2 things at once, do it, but YouTube Shorts. And number 2 is once you guys do catch momentum, don't freaking stop. Keep the momentum going. That's my biggest That's my biggest advice to you guys. Guys, we got 19 minutes left. Let me do something, okay, guys? Give me 1 second. Let me go use the restroom, okay? Because I drank way too many energy drinks, and I gotta go use the restroom. I'm a human, so let me play this song in the background. 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. You know what podcast I've been watching a lot? And this just came to mind out of nowhere. You guys know that Matan guy? Dude, I think his podcast is so freaking hilarious. That Matan Evans guy. I think he has such a freaking random podcast. He's so freaking hilarious. I've been watching I've been binging his podcast. So funny. He just has like the most random things. Anyways, that was like a random thought. Because he popped up on my feed. So, random thought. But yeah, back into the chat. Let's read the chat, guys. We got about 10 minutes left, or 15 minutes left. Give us the track. Oh, the song that I was playing? Okay, give me a second. It's called... here, let me paste it on the chat. Give me a second. I think I could share this, right? Copy link to song. Let me post it on the chat. It's a pretty good song, right? I think it's this. Yeah, I posted on the chat. Yeah, it's a really good song. Yo, OP, what is good, man? All right, guys, we got just about 13 minutes left. And guys, don't forget, they're going to start off with the announcement right away. So, yeah. Why is summer going by so fast? Wait, summer didn't even start yet. It technically starts June 20th. So technically summer hasn't started yet. Zuma, what do you think of skateboarding? I think it's a fun thing to watch. I'm not big on it, but I think it's fun. Do you listen to heavy metal or rock? In terms of like my music, I listen to everything. I'm so open-minded when it comes to music, and I think it's very boring to listen to just one genre anyways. So I think I have phases. Like I have phases where I do like I grew up on Linkin Park, right? Linkin Park is like, Rip Chester, but and also like I could go from rock music, and then I could go to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, I like to switch it up. So yeah. Prediction on the next Ultra. That's let's just say Ultra Tag, Fusion, Super Vegito, and Super Gogeta. There we go. Because what else are they going to bring out, right? Opinion on Islam Makhachev. He's a beast, bro. If I have to say one sentence about him, I would say well-rounded. Like, obviously he's a great wrestler, but like, he's a very underrated striker as well, man. He KO'd Volk, head kick. So he's underrated on the feet, in my personal opinion. Lexman, thank you so much for subscribing. Stardust, thank you so much for subscribing. No Life Dokon, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thomas, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Man, it is early, dude. Got 10 minutes left. All right, let's see. Ultra Tag, Shallots, and Giblet. It should be a free character, but yeah, that'd be freaking badass. No, Steve Jobs, no. I definitely don't agree with that. It's a hot take, but no. Mighty Mouse is not one of the greatest of all time. He's a great fighter. I have so many fighters. I can name like 10 fighters off the top of my head that's greater than Mighty Mouse. That's just my take on it. I don't know why people say that. He's a good fighter, but greatest of all time? Such a stupid statement. Such a ridiculous statement. Greatest of all time, dude? Come on, please, bro. Alan Jackson, it's almost time. Yeah, bro. I'm scared, bro. I'm excited, scared, anxious. I think I have like all of the feelings that I typically don't get on every single reveal. In this reveal in specific, like number one, they need to make this reveal good, just because like, part one wasn't the best. Also, they're going to introduce a brand new mechanic, supposedly giants in the mix. I'm curious, bro. I'm just as curious as everybody here. Like, I have no idea what we can expect, which makes it fun, to be honest. It's Smokey. Thank you so much for subscribing. Sparking DBLZ. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Bro, I need a third energy drink, honestly. To stay up. I've slept like 2 hours, bro. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. You lost all credibility with that Mighty Mouse thing. Bro, Mighty Mouse is not the greatest of all time. You're smoking something if you think... But he's a great fighter. I just don't think he's the greatest of all time. I think that's the dumbest statement ever. Greatest of all time? Bro, please. Greatest of all time, bro. I could literally name 10 fighters that are greater than Mighty Mouse. Ridiculous. Me Bomb, thank you so much for subscribing. Ooh, Mount Rushmore of MMA. Okay. Anderson Silva. And this might be a little bit biased. Anderson Silva. You have to toss in John Jones. Third, I would put... I guess you have to put Khabib, even though I think he retired too early. I think that's the biggest thing about Khabib that I have against him, is that he retired too early. So, still Khabib. So, Anderson Silva, John Jones, Khabib, and the fourth fighter. The fourth fighter. GSP is a good one. Whoever said GSP, yes, he could definitely be. He could definitely be one. The fourth one's pretty interesting. I'm trying to think about this really hard. Fourth one. If you want to make things a little bit more diverse and toss in a female in the mix, maybe Amanda Nunes. But GSP. Oh, Connor, yes. Yeah, I'm so stupid. I'm going to toss in Connor. He's so main. Yeah, Connor. Not GSP or Connor, but yeah, Connor. Sean O'Malley? No, bro. No. All right, guys, stop spamming on the chat. I'm going to make somebody mod. I need more mods. I think I have like barely any mods to keep up with all these people, honestly. Yeah, try not to spam. Steve Jobs, you'll be my mod? Okay. I'm making Steve Jobs a mod. Steve Jobs, I have one rule. Don't ban anybody, okay? Just don't ban anybody. All right, congratulations, Steve Jobs. You are now mod. By the way, I'm going to get like 2 more mods. If you guys want to be mods, just comment down below. Don't ban anybody, okay? No banning. And no timeouts either. Just give them warnings. Give them a few, like, I'm all about free speech. Like, say what you want and all that, but yeah, I'm against banning. I'm against timeouts. I'm against all that. I'm like a super lenient chat here. I want everybody to say what they want to say. Just try not to spam. So, oh my gosh. Everybody's saying me. I can't now. Bro, I can't even read the chat. I can't even freaking read the chat. Slow mode. This is ridiculous. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to leave it. It's about to start in 5 minutes. It's fine. We're not going to slow mode anything. The review is about to start anyways. So yeah, my Mount Rushmore for MMA is Anderson Silva. It's John Jones, Conor McGregor, as well as Khabib. I think that's a very, very, very valid Mount Rushmore. You could toss in GSP in the mix as well. I think that's like the 5th one in the mix. But yeah, it's a very good list. It's a very good list, actually. I don't think anybody would be opposed to that list. And no, you should not freaking put Mighty Mouse in that list. That's ridiculous, bro. The most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard in my life. Do you think it's going to be Kaioken versus Grade 8 Vegeta? I think we're going to get 2 banners. It could be one of the banners. I'm just very curious to see what the second banner is going to be. The second banner is going to get revealed most likely towards the end of the reveal. So yeah, very curious. No Khabib. Yeah, I put Khabib in the Mount Rushmore. Chuck Liddell. Oof, bro. Dude, what an entertaining fighter, but not in my... He's goated, but not in my Mount Rushmore. Oh, what's your opinion on John Jones ducking Aspinall? I think he would lose to Aspinall. Aspinall is younger. He's more... styles make matchups. I think John Jones is a little bit slower, a little bit heavier. Would it be a close fight? It would be. But I think John Jones is also smart for not fighting him. Because he's toward the end of his career. He's already the GOAT, right? He's technically never lost a fight. So I think he's just playing it smart, man. If I was John Jones, I would do the same thing. I would do the exact same thing. I would not fight. I would not put my whole GOAT. I would not risk getting knocked out towards the end of my career. So no, I would not fight him. I would definitely not fight him if I was John Jones. But he's the heavyweight champion. I get it. Trust me, I'm there with you. But he's ducking. He's definitely ducking for sure. Brock Lesnar, bro. He's scary, bro. He's a scary human being. What's your overall opinion on the 2024 Legends Festival? One word, underwhelming. Underwhelming. That's what I'm going to leave it at. I did like Beast Gohan, though. Beast Gohan was a very good part 3. Nice joke. Thank you for stopping by. Was Brock Lesnar... See, the thing with heavyweight champions is that they never really last too long. What was the longest? And I'm not going to count John Jones as a heavyweight champion. It's like he fought Stripe, but he fought like an old 40-year-old man. It's not even a fight, to be honest with you guys. But I did like Brock Lesnar a lot. He's a very entertaining fighter for sure. He lost to Cain Velasquez. Yeah, Cain Velasquez, man, it sucks what happened to him, bro. Like he's in jail. It definitely sucks. All right, guys, let's focus on let's focus on DBL because we are just 2 minutes away. So I want you guys comment down below right now your final predictions in terms of what you want to see. By the way, they're going to be starting off with the reveal right away. So we are not going to be talking at all. And don't forget, this reveal is literally like, it's 48 minutes long. So they're going to be having something else towards the end as well. Lone Wolf, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, how much do you think a good amount of crystals is for part 2? Also appreciate your mod team. They do a good job. I appreciate my mods as well. And for part 2 crystals, it depends if you're going for 1 banner or 2 banners. Most likely it's going to be 2 banners. So I would say 30,000 crystals since it's 2 banners. And that's a lot, by the way. That's not 30,000 crystals after what we just got for part 1. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. Because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people don't have crystals now. Ralph, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, don't forget the language. Yes, we are definitely going to switch it to English and not German. I don't know why it's automatically in German for everybody. It's so weird. But we'll see. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. All right, guys. We are a few seconds away. Pretty scared, man. Trust. Trust. Yeah, Trust. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, Synchro Super Gogeta would be fire, but most likely it'll be great at Vegeta if ground battles are real. Yeah, I'm more excited about the ground battles than the characters itself, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's what I'm really curious about. I'm like praying they don't freaking fumble this, bro. Praying, but we're going to have to watch all the way through. But yeah, guys, it's time. It is time. I'm going to try my best to not talk, okay? So we could watch this together. I'll have to mute it if there's copyright music, but I'll unmute it as soon as the copyright music is done, okay? But I'm excited that they're going to start off right away with the freaking reveal. That's what's exciting. And don't get disappointed, guys, if it's Saiyan Saga, because most likely the second banner towards the end, here we go, is going to be another banner, right? It's something different. So let's check everything here. English. Let's put speed. Let's speed this up. We're going to unmute this as soon as it starts up. Did we not put a speed too? Hold up. There we go. All right, guys. We're going to unmute it so it's not like the music. All right, so no talking. Here we go, guys. Part 2 of Dragon Ball Legends 7th year anniversary.
こいつだけはぶっちぎりの強さだ。半端じゃねえ。よける。ほら。
It's real! breaking new ground.
That
Bro!
was an exciting announcement to start things off. But hello everyone, I'm Tani, Dragon Ball Legends producer. Thanks for tuning in. Legends battles are expanding from mid-air down to
That
the
looks
ground.
sick.
These new battles where you'll be moving between the ground and the air will be called dynamic area battles.
Oh my god.
Of course, we have more info about that today, but we'll also be revealing
got
info
goosebumps.
about new events for the 7th anniversary campaign and even some collabs. There's a ton to share, and actually, there's a worldwide viewership campaign again too. Let's take a look. If this video premiere and the simulcast in Japanese get a combined total of 100,000 views worldwide,
Bro, that was so
all
high.
players will get a gift of 1,000 Chrono Crystals. It's just like the campaign for part 1.
Oh my god.
We'll also reveal a promo code at the end of the show for
promo
getting
code, okay.
even more Chrono Crystals, so make sure to watch until the end. That was a huge reveal right at the start, but remember, there are 3 major updates planned for the 7th anniversary year. The UI overhaul was the first, and it was released shortly before the anniversary. We said the second was coming during the 7th anniversary campaign, as here it is, Dynamic Area Battles. We'll explain about Dynamic Area Battles shortly, but of course, those characters in the video you just saw are the new characters for part 2 of the 7th anniversary. We have a ton of info for you about them later, but let's talk about these new Dynamic Area Battles first.
Go.
Let's start with what dynamic area battles are. It's not that we are adding another special battle mode. General battles in Legends, such as raiding matches, will now be dynamic area battles. Please note that battles in certain other events will not change from the original style. Dynamic area battles are more than just battles that can also take place on the surface. We're adding a number of new battle systems that will be exclusive to dynamic area battles, including
mode, which is
overdrive
leaked.
mode and charge attacks. Let's dive into the details.
Okay.
First, the battle area has been expanded. In dynamic area battles, fighting can now take place on the surface as well as in mid-air. You can move between the two areas, and there are special effects such as dust clouds when you're battling on the surface.
Looks so freaking
To
sick.
switch between the areas, you need to use a special area change attack. That's another new term, but it's actually quite simple. If you tap the screen, after landing a tackle or quick attack, you will perform an area change attack, causing both characters to switch areas. If you were in the air, the battle will move to the surface
That's
and
so
vice
clean.
versa. Of course, all characters will be able to use area change attacks. We also plan to add characters with arts cards that are more powerful on the surface or in the air. So, if you have a lot of characters in your
Interesting.
party that are more powerful on the surface, then you'll want to fight on the surface as much as you can. Use area change attacks well and gain the upper hand in battle. Next, we have Overdrive mode. Put simply, Overdrive mode is a temporary power-up that can be activated by filling a special gauge. It's easy to fill up the gauge too. It will fill when you continuously charge ki long enough or when you take damage. The exciting thing is that during overdrive mode, you can use arts without consuming ki and damage you take will be reduced.
Interesting.
Also, the key gauge will change to a special button during overdrive mode. Tapping that button will let you unleash a powerful new overdrive attack. After activating an overdrive attack, a mid-air or surface combo route will be available, so choose the route you want. Once you've
not
picked an
watching.
option 3 times, your combo route will be complete. Each option will receive a random bonus effect, either a damage boost or health recovery, so pay attention when you're picking. Your opponent will also have options to pick from, and if they pick the same one as you, the bonus effect will be nullified. Some of you might be thinking that sounds a lot like a Rising Rush, and actually it's probably helpful to think about it like that. What makes it different from a Rising Rush is that you can receive buffs by picking a different option than your opponent, and as long as you manage to land it, an overdrive attack is guaranteed to deal damage. Plus, the in-game animation can be different depending on the option you pick, so different options can cause different actions. Be sure to try different combinations.
I'm gonna have to reread
Let's
all this.
talk about filling up the gauge. Charge up key by pressing down on the screen, and after a short while, you will begin overcharging and filling the gauge. Look out for the more powerful looking charge animation. Since continuously charging your key means you will be open to attack, you might be worried that filling the gauge will be quite difficult. Another new component will help with that. While overcharging, you'll automatically cancel out quick attacks, tap attacks, and tackles. Plus, tap shots will be nullified. This makes
It's like a new
overcharging
game.
a lot easier. That's not all, because the new charge attack component will allow you to launch an attack while you're charging ki. Charge attacks are easy to use. To activate one, just swipe toward your opponent while you're overcharging. You can even combo into an art if you land a charge attack.
Alright, that was a long explanation about the new components, but let's take a look in game so you can get a better feel for how they work.
The battle has begun. This time it's starting from the surface area. The area that battle starts in will be chosen at random between the surface and mid-air areas. Finding out which area you start in is something to look forward to each time. Let's start off by moving up to the mid-air area. As we explained earlier, you can perform an area change attack by tapping the screen after you land a tackle or quick attack. Alright, let's try using a quick attack to move from the surface to mid-air. Just like that, we performed an extra tap after a quick attack and moved to mid-air. Next, let's use a tackle to change areas back to the surface. By performing an extra tap after a tackle, you can knock your opponent down to the surface. Now, let's try overdrive mode. The usual key gauge now has the overdrive gauge showing in the middle, so let's fill it up. Being hit by enemy attacks will also fill the gauge, but we should use overcharging this time. After you charge key for a certain amount of time, you'll switch to overcharging and eventually enter overdrive mode. We also talked about this earlier, but when you enter overdrive mode, you'll be in temporary powered up state. Earlier, we tried overcharging when our key was at 0, but if you charge key while it's full, then instead of normal key charging, you'll start overcharging right away. Another thing we mentioned earlier is that tap shots will be nullified, and tap attacks, tackles, and quick attacks will automatically be cancelled out while you are overcharging. Let's take a look. First, a tap shot. Like that, it gets nullified. Now for a quick attack. As you saw, it got cancelled out automatically, and for good measure, here's a tackle.
How long does that last?
It also got cancelled out automatically. Overcharging has defensive aspects that make it harder to interfere with. Moving on, we have the new charge attack that can be performed while overcharging. Simply swipe in the direction of your opponent while you're overcharging, and a charge attack will activate. With a charge attack, you can even do this. If it lands, you can combo into an art.
Okay.
That means you can start a combo and go on offense right from a charge attack.
Interesting. It's
Charge
kind of
attacks
broken,
come
though.
out pretty fast, so if you see your opponent overcharging and let your guard down, they might get you. Don't let that happen. Alright, let's enter overdrive mode once more. You're in a kind of powered up state, and your key won't go down, meaning you can
Key
freely
won't go
launch
down.
arts attacks. What's more, your defenses will go up, meaning you'll be powered up on offense and defense. Here's another new thing to try while in overdrive mode: an overdrive attack. The gauge has changed to a button, so just tap it, and an overdrive attack will activate.
Can you dodge that?
Two options have appeared on screen. The red option is a damage boost, and the blue option is health recovery. This time, let's pick health recovery for each one. They all succeeded, and
Interesting.
we've recovered health. Also, a special animation will play if an overdrive attack causes an enemy character to be defeated or wins the match. Let's see it for ourselves. We'll get into overdrive again and unleash an overdrive attack. when the opponent is defeated,
Oh, that's sick.
an intense terrain-destroying animation plays.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking sick, dude.
So what do you think?
Wow.
If you defeat an enemy or win the match, special animations will play. So be sure to try defeating enemies.
Guys, this is a brand new Dragon Ball Legends.
Dynamic area battles, you'll be able to enjoy Legends in a whole new way. Let's move on though. You've all been waiting for it.
Here we go.
Here is the new character info.
Which is the two
Take a
characters we
look.
just saw. One of the banners. Sparking apples. That actually looks pretty freaking sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Excellent soil for Cybermen. Well, go on.
What? What was that?
Let's play. Final present for you. Another victory for the great Nappa.
What was that? Tien and Chaozu? My boy Tien?
Let's do it, Chaozu.
Right, let's go all out! Tien! I'll take care of this!
This technique. I'm settling this. Eat this.
Hey, the animations are fire.
I avenged you, Chaozu.
I like the model too.
Low ranker, elite, whatever. You can be anyone. It's called hard work.
Let me show you a wall that you will never have the ability to scale through effort alone.
Team of the Goku, okay.
All right, my turn.
There's Kaioken.
Kaioken! You're mine!
Put in some effort.
Oh, that looks sick.
Feeble. You're finished. Damn it! Prepare to die! Get lost! Don't fail me now, body! Kaioken time 3! Right here! Get real! Solar flare!
Animations are freaking fire, dude.
Obliterate you! Challenging me was your first mistake, and unfortunately for you, it proved to be your last.
And I won't lose!
Kaioken time 3! Kamehameha! Time 4! Impossible!
Man, he was really something.
Holy shit, dude. The best animations I've ever freaking seen in Dragon Ball Legends. Oh my, what was that? That was freaking so badass.
You might have figured this out from the trailer at the start of this video, but the second part of the 7th anniversary will see Sparking Nappa and Sparking Tien and Chaos, along with Legends Limited Vegeta and Legends Limited Goku from episode Saiyan Saga Z. The stage that was shown in the trailer is where the upcoming Goku and Vegeta has their first face-off. When you think of the fierce battle between those two in the mountain area, you might think of rocks being destroyed, or the ground getting shattered. These memorable battle effects are only possible when fighting on the surface, so this was the ideal stage for creating the new surface battle animations. Because of that, this mountain stage was the first one we worked on during the development of dynamic area battles.
Makes sense.
And we also decided to release Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga to go along with this mountain stage, to celebrate the first ever dynamic area battle stage. Plus, these new characters will have new abilities that are related to dynamic area battles. Dynamic area battles are coming tomorrow, and there are more stages than just the mountain stage you saw
It's a
today.
lot to take in, guys.
We also plan to add more in the future, so keep an eye out for
It's a
them.
lot to break
Let's
down,
get
man.
right into looking
my
at
God.
Nappa's abilities. Take a look at this gameplay
I'm
video.
actually really excited, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't get caught, chump! Check this out!
What is this?
Where do you see what these little creeps can do? Well, go on!
This looks so creative.
Krillin! Whoop! Yeah! Eat this! Won't let you have your way!
What was that?
Let's play! Final present for ya! Guess I overdid it a bit!
What was that?
Nappa's element is yellow, and the Z ability 3 will buff Episode Saiyan Saga Z, Tag Saiyan, and Tag Frieza Force allies. Before we get into Nappa's abilities, we should mention that Nappa, as well as the other new characters, will have art cards that are stronger depending on which area they're used in, either in mid-air or on the surface. Nappa has a Blast Arts card that will reduce an enemy's ki by 50 on hit when in the high area, or in other words, when in mid-air. It will take some time to learn, but you can take advantage of
It's a
this
new
card
game.
in a variety of ways, such as by using it to finish combos, in order to prevent your opponent from overcharging. Now, it's time to introduce Nappa's biggest feature. By using a special arts, Nappa can summon a Saiyaman onto the battlefield. This is a completely new kind of ability. Some of you might be wondering how it works. The first and second time you use a special arts, a Saiyaman will be summoned, and you'll continue the fight as the Saiyaman. That means counting both Nappa and the two Saiyaman you summoned with special arts, you can fight with a total of 3 characters. The Saiyaman have low stats, but they have a main ability that you can use just 5 counts after switching in. This main ability lets you draw and
That's so
awaken
freaking
arts
sick.
that nullifies elements' disadvantages, so you can aim to self-destruct and deal big damage. When a Saiyaman is defeated, you'll switch back to Nappa and continue the fight. The details are on screen now, but you'll switch to a Saiyaman with the first and second special arts,
So you
then
have 3
switch back to
freaking
Nappa and
characters?
continue the fight when a Saiyaman is defeated,
That seems
or
so
it uses
broken.
self-destruct.
That's so broken.
From the third time onward, Nappa's special arts will become a wide-range one that will draw a card and restore some ki. You'll want to
You did a
make
good
the
job.
most out of those Saiyaman during each fight. Let's look at a few of Nappa's other powerful
I'm actually
abilities.
so excited. I'm more excited for
Nappa
this than
has
part
extra
1, guys.
effects that activate up to 3 times when charging covered. The first 3 times you cover change, you'll destroy 2 of your opponent's cards. It's great for stopping combos. Plus, when Nappa is defeated, the health of allies with certain tag will be restored, and they will get a buff to damage. So, after you've used all 3 cover changes and both Saiyaman, Nappa can still support allies. That's all we had to share about Nappa.
Bro, I'm so excited
This is a
for Nappa.
uniquely
What the
fun
fuck?
character, so we hope you
This
give
is
it a
so
try.
sick.
Next, we have
This
Tien
is
and
actually
Chaozu.
so sick.
Yeah! Brace yourself!
We're playing a brand new game.
This technique!
Take a break.
Let's do it, Jatsu!
Right, let's go all out. Here. Let's go.
By the way, guys, I'll be going live tonight, okay? What the fuck?
I'll take care of this.
Don't! Jatsu! I'm settling this! Eat this! Drive me! I avenged you, Chaozu.
Tian and Chaozu, element is purple, and Z ability 3 will buff Episode Science Saga Z, element purple, and element red allies. Tian and Chaozu also have an arts card that is stronger in a specific area.
Bro, this
In
is
this
freaking
case,
sick.
it's Strike
You guys are
Arts card that
tripping.
reduces
This
the
is so
enemy's ki
sick.
by 50 on hit when you're in the low
So
area,
unique.
which is on the surface. Like with Nappas, try to take advantage of this card's effects
bro,
by
this is
finishing
freaking sick.
combos with it and more. Tien and Chaozu's greatest trait is Succession, similar to Legend Limited Super Saiyan Gohan and Trunks Youth. Released in January, this unit starts the battle as attack character, but when defeated, the fight continues
No, I
as
like
just
this.
Tien, who revives with 70% health. When Tien and Chaozu activate Succession,
No, I'm
Chaozu
blazing.
launches onto
This
the
is
enemy
dope, man.
and
I'm not gonna lie to you
explodes
guys.
to deal major damage. Don't let Chaozu's sacrifice be in
Succession.
vain. Rise up as Tien
70%
and face your opponent once more. This character's strength also lies in the fighting style that makes use of abnormal conditions. Using a special arts with Tien will increase the chance
Paralyzed,
of
30%
inflicting heavy
chance.
bleed upon landing a strike arts hit, while for Chaozu,
These characters
using
look broken,
one
by the
will
way, guys.
increase the chance of inflicting paralyze upon landing a blast arts hit. Tien and Chaozu's special move arts boosts special move damage against targets with abnormal conditions. So use a combo of arts after a special arts to inflict abnormal conditions on your opponent, then unleash a boosted special move arts at the end for some serious damage. What's more, after using Succession, Tien will inherit Chaozu's effects, so using a special arts will also increase the chance of inflicting paralyze upon landing a blast arts hit. The main ability also triggers the same effects as special arts that boost your chances of inflicting abnormal conditions, but it also lets you draw special move arts, making this combo of
Guys, I'm gonna just mute this just to say something real quick. This is the most creative I've ever seen Dragon Ball Legends in 7 years. It's like playing a brand new game. This is Dragon Ball Legends 2.0 from the characters' abilities to the ground battles. This is super hype. This is exactly what I wanted, by the way. Characters aside, this is what I wanted.
Feeble! You're finished! Damn it! Prepare to die!
So he revives.
This won't stand! I'll obliterate you! Challenging me was your first mistake, and unfortunately for you, it proved to be your last.
Vegeta's element is green, and the Z ability 3 will buff Ally, Episode Science Saga Z, Tag, Powerful Opponent, and Tag
Green,
Science.
green.
When Vegeta is
Ooh,
in the high area or mid-air, in other words, one of the Blast Arts cards can provide a 50% boost to blast damage inflicted. You'll definitely want to use that Blast Arts card in the high area as much as you can. Vegeta has incredible abilities for taking hits, but is also an attacker that can string together combos and make effective use of charging ki. This character has a unique gauge that increases when you charge ki, and using a strike or blast arts when it's full will boost your damage inflicted and draw speed. The starter ability even gives a massive 90%
have to reread all
boost
this.
to ki
We'll
recovery,
break it down,
so
guys,
Vegeta
together.
can charge ki very quickly. As we mentioned earlier, that makes it easier to start overcharging, which occurs when your ki is at 100. Characters with the charge type unique gauge are a great fit to use in dynamic area battles since you can aim for overcharging as you build the unique gauge. Moving on, let's look at special move arts. The first time you use one, you'll get a massive one-time boost of 150% in total to special move damage inflicted. That means you can unleash some serious firepower at the beginning of the battle. As you can see, Vegeta has a variety of attack type abilities, but this character also has a
Nullify
revival
Paralyze,
ability.
alright.
After being KO'd, this character will revive with 70% health one time. Vegeta is a great candidate for absorbing devastating attacks in the Saiyan Saga or powerful opponent party. Vegeta also has solid defensive options against regular attacks, such as destroying arts cards and reducing ki when receiving an enemy arts attack. Be sure to remember that you can reset the activation counts of this effect when your unique gauge is full.
Bro,
The
there's
abilities
so much to
themselves
take
will
in,
become
guys.
slightly easier to use after reviving, but one of this character's distinct aspects is that it will also get a new main ability in special arts. Your special arts post revival will, just like before, nullify special cover changes, draw a card, and activate other powerful effects, but it will now also nullify element disadvantages. That means this special arts can give you a chance to bash your enemy with combo firepower without worrying about their element. As for the main ability, it will restore 100% of your Vanishing Gauge and draw you a special move arts card. Recover your Vanishing Gauge at the most opportune moment, then break out that special move arts. Now let's check out Legend Limited Goku.
Alright, my turn. Low ranker, elite,
Oh,
whatever.
what is
You can
this?
be anyone. It's called hard work.
Let me show you a wall that you will never have the ability to scale through effort alone.
Don't fail me now.
Bro, it's like playing a... How is this not hype? This is like playing a brand new freaking game, guys. I don't think you guys comprehend. This is exactly what we needed.
Solar flare.
Look at this. Are you freaking kidding me?
And I won't lose.
Wake up, guys. This is exactly what Dragon Ball Legends needed after 7 years of being the same.
Kaioken time 3! Kamehameha! Time 4!
I'm excited for that, like NTN.
Man, he was really something.
What color? Purple?
Goku's element is red,
Ooh,
and C
okay.
ability 3 will buff Episode Saiyan Saga Z, Tag Saiyan, and Tag Song family allies. Goku has a Strike Arts card that buffs Strike Arts damage inflicted by 50% when used in the low area, or in other words, on the
So
surface.
he's a low area fighter.
Goku won't require any complex strategies, and will be strong even if you just start swinging at your opponent. Plus, this character also has solid defenses, so it's very well balanced. With the main ability, you can activate Kaioken, but the difference in abilities isn't too big, and both form are easy to use. Let's start by discussing the strengths that are shared before and after activating Kaioken. First is the sustained damage type unique gauge. The unique gauge charges every time Goku is hit with an arts attack. When it becomes full, it will be consumed to activate defensive abilities, like nullifying the element's disadvantage for incoming damage, destroying enemy cards, and reducing ally substitution counts.
Thank you, Johnson.
Next is this character's versatility at the start of battle. Based on the number of times Goku enters the battlefield, you'll get buffs to both damage inflicted and the unique gauge's charge rate. On the first and second
200%.
entries, your damage inflicted will increase by 100%, and
That's
the
fucking
unique
crazy.
gauge's charge rate will also increase by 100%. That
plus
means Goku can
50%?
dish out very high damage even at the start of battle,
300%,
but the
guys, for
unique
entering
gauge
the
will
battlefield.
also charge more quickly, allowing you to activate its defensive effects more easily too. Plus, landing strike or blast arts allows you to draw cards up to 2 times. So use command chaining together with your high initial damage inflicted to unleash a fearsome offense. Last is the special move arts. On hit, these special move arts increase ki recovery by an amazing 100%. Just like Vegeta, increasing ki recovery will make it easy to begin overcharging, so try your best to activate overdrive mode. Landing a special move art and then charging your ki can be a powerful play. Now, let's talk about strengths after activating Kaioken. First, upon activating Kaioken, Goku's battlefield entry counts will be reset, and the damage boost based on it will start from the beginning.
Oh my god,
Increase
really?
your damage by 100% at a
Again?
critical moment and show no mercy. Moving on, Goku's
Wait, will it
special
reset?
art
No.
is Solar Flare, and it can inflict flash on the enemy on hit. It will even nullify elements' disadvantages, so you can stop your opponent's actions, then land a massive blow or a devastating combo. Finally, onto the main ability. Using it will draw a special move arts card, but also give you an uncancelable boost to special moves arts damage. So pair it together with flash and try to KO the enemy. To wrap things up, a lot of you are probably
This is so
wondering
much
about
to
a
take
certain
in.
scene from the trailer. This
Yeah.
will happen only if neither character has transformed. But when a Dokabaki impact is triggered between this upcoming new Goku and the Vegeta we talked about earlier, you'll be able to see a special in-game animation. Actually, both Goku and Vegeta have special abilities for Dokabaki impacts. If you win the Dokabaki impact, damage inflicted will be increased by 50%.
Oh, what?
That's not all. Because when Goku beats Vegeta, you'll draw a special move art. And when Vegeta beats Goku, you'll inflict the enemy with...
Bro, guys, this is as most I've ever been excited. I don't care what anybody says. This is the most excited I've ever been from playing Dragon Ball Legends. Bro, there's so many freaking new features. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking... This is so freaking sick.
trigger them and see the intensity for yourself.
So we are doing a double step up summon this time again. Plus, for part 2,
Triple
we'll
the
be
Z
doing 3 times Z power for these summons as well. This time
Bro.
from June 18th to July 9th, the amount of Z power you get from these summons will be tripled. You can get tons of Chrono Crystals during the 7th anniversary campaign from the weekly gift and raids, missions and more. Don't forget that the web store is now open, so make sure you play the summon during the Triple Z power period and limit break your characters. And with the addition of these new characters, the opening song from Dragon Ball Z, Chara He Chara, will be added to the game during the campaign. We made some new BGM this time as well. We put a lot of effort into the BGM. So make sure you give it a listen as you play. Also, we've revealed the new dynamic area battles as
So
well
much
as the
to
new
take in.
characters. We've still got a bunch more for you today, so please don't go anywhere. Next up is an event exclusive character.
Gohan Kid from episode Science
Okay.
Saga Z is coming as an event exclusive character. If 60 counts have passed since the start of battle, then when Gohan enters the battlefield, element disadvantages will be nullified, and one time only, the enemy will be inflicted with no switching. With abilities like these, Gohan is particularly strong later in the battle. Also, landing a blast arts will boost blast damage inflicted and inflict all enemies with 2 substitution counts, making Gohan a character with powerful blast arts attacks. You can collect Z power through this event, so definitely aim to limit break.
Zenkai? Special raid.
Separate from the ongoing non-stop raids, we will be holding a special raid. Actually, this special raid is connected to the main story part 17 book 5.
1,500
The raid this
crystals.
time is special. The number of bosses you can face will increase depending on how far you've progressed through the main story. There are 3 bosses in total, and you can
What is
unlock
this?
each one by clearing parts 2, 4, and 6 of the main story. In other words, you can access the full raid if you've cleared through part 6. These bosses have tons of health, so it will take everyone's help to
Something
defeat
is gonna come
them.
up from this, guys.
Join the raid and lend Shallot your strength. Also, the bosses won't all appear at once, but will be unlocked over time on specific dates.
Something. A
So,
transformation.
if
something.
you haven't progressed far enough in the main story, now is the perfect chance to catch up. After the campaign, the non-boss stages will be available as Part 17 Book 5 in the main story. So if you'd like to revisit the story later, don't worry. Even those who haven't progressed to the latest main story chapter can still take part. Don't miss your chance to play during the 7th anniversary campaign.
Space Time Duel.
We're holding Anniversary Super Space Time Duel, the special season of PvP rating matches where the strongest player of the anniversary is decided. The event will be held in 2 seasons. Not only can you earn up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals combined through exchanges from both seasons' exchange shops, but if you finish both seasons at godly rank, you'll earn a special honorary title. Battle hard and aim to become the 7th anniversary's strongest fighter.
There's a
As
lot
for
to
the
take in.
ongoing anniversary treasure battle, more Chrono Crystals have been added to the exchange shop. If you obtained all of the ones available,
I'm not gonna
remember
stop
to
gooning,
jump
guys.
back in.
No way. This is freaking sick. I don't care what anybody tells me. Worldwide team battle.
This
Oh,
won't be
second
coming
time.
for a little longer,
Okay.
but we'll be holding Season 2 of Worldwide Team Battle, which has held for the first time during Part 1 of the 7th anniversary campaign.
Okay.
Just like last time, the 2 teams will be decided based on your answers to a simple question. This time the question is, which would you rather be born into? Song family or Vegeta clan? Like the last one, we think this is a pretty tough question. What would it be like
That's
to have
interesting.
Goku as a parent? What
Goku's
about
a
Vegeta?
bad dad, but Vegeta's
Thinking
tough.
about it is pretty fun.
That's fun. Yeah.
Choose whichever you think is
You
best.
wouldn't really see your dad.
To participate in this worldwide team battle,
That's
just
a funny
unlock the
question.
mission that feels right for you. Unlike the first season, the ticket used to unlock a mission can be received just by logging in during the team selection period.
That's
Once
a funny
the
question,
competition
guys.
period begins, you can see both teams' progress in real time, so work together with your team and aim
We're gonna
to
get an
earn
L
the
of
most
Zenkai
points.
in the end.
Of course, there are medals you can get from your team's win-loss rewards, as well as from the missions, and those medals can be used to exchange for awesome rewards. You won't want to miss out. It will also be a while before this one is held, but we will be holding a special 7th anniversary version of Ultra Space Time Rush. There will be 7 rushes in total, and the battle bonus characters for each respectively will be those with the 1st to 7th anniversary tags. For a limited time, these characters will have a special tag, so use it as a filter to find them quickly. You can get a ton of Zenkai Rush medals and Rush medals, so make use of battle bonus characters to clear these rushes. Next is an event from which you can earn Chrono Crystals every day.
Oh, a champion bonus. Okay.
Champion bonus is coming. Clear a stage each day to get Chrono Crystals. It will be held across 10 days, and you'll be able to earn a total of 500 Chrono Crystals. Don't forget to put
Guys, the fake out is not going to be another banner. We already got the banners. The fake out is going to be LF, probably Zenkai, Nappa, and Vegeta or something.
day. But how many of you picked a winning number in Anniversary Chance Time? The winning number this time are the ones displayed on this slide. You can exchange winning balls for prize tickets at the exchange shop, and those prize tickets can then be exchanged for all kinds of rewards. The items have various exchange periods, so if you picked a winning number, don't forget to make your exchanges. But wait, we'll be holding Anniversary Chance Time Part 2. If you didn't win a Part 1, you still have a shot. Make sure you collect tickets and exchange for chance balls before the winning numbers are drawn. Other events are being held too. You can continue to get Z-Power from Choice Battle, and Hoi Poi features amazing prizes like Chrono Crystals this time. We're also still giving out 500 Chrono Crystals each week during the 7th anniversary period, so don't forget to claim them from your gift box. Now let's talk about new equipment.
Same Saga, which I'm very freaking excited for, guys. I've never been
A
this
very
excited. I'm not
special
even doing-
character is finally getting an exclusive equipment. Take a look. Shallot's Platinum equipment is coming. Normally,
Shallot
Platinum equipment is only
equipment.
released for Ultra characters, but this time is an exclusive
Interesting.
equipment that can be used by Shallot. You're probably curious about how to get it. It's available from a Platinum equipment mission that can be cleared by completing a specific part of the main story. It's an incredibly powerful piece of equipment, so you'll definitely want to take this opportunity to progress through the main story. There is a different exclusive equipment for Shallot already, so be sure to use them together. Of course, there's more equipment that we plan to release during the 7th anniversary campaign. Starting tomorrow, there's another week-long equipment Ultra Upgrade Bonanza 2. When that's over, there will still be Mega Upgrade Bonanzas, so you'll always get a bonus to equipment upgrades. This is the perfect time to upgrade and try and get the best equipment you can.
Next, we have some collabo info. Previously, we mentioned there would be 3 collabo in total of celebrate
what's
the
this?
7th anniversary, and we've
Thank you
already
for the
revealed
collab,
info about
for
2
the
of
super
them,
chat. Don't worry.
Fusion World and SH Figures. Today, we are going to reveal the final collabo. Take a look.
Peggy
this?
12.
Oh, Shally coming to Sparking Zero? What?
My
Bro,
body's itching for a fight.
yo! Okay, I'm not top on Sparking
Cause
Zero.
this'll be a massacre! Yeah! You
Bro.
really think you can beat me?
Oh, that's high.
Let's make this a fun one, old man! Don't hold back on me! Otherwise, what's the point? Slowpoke!
Oh my god.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I was part of the Special Force once. Guess we both have beliefs we can't turn our backs on.
Ah! Here goes! Yeah! Take this! I'm ending this right now!
Does your feeble little mind understand what it means to face me in combat?
You'll die here and now, Frieza! By my Saiyan hand! Here! Here! Say your prayers! Show me the savage deep within. I'll die before I turn tail.
Just made a tweet. DLC. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm glazing.
There
I'm gooning.
you have it. In celebration of
Bro,
Legend's
this is
7th
just sick.
anniversary, Charlotte, the Legend's original character, is
Better than
joining
part
Dragon
1.
Ball Sparking
Way
Zero.
better than part 1.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is a 3D fighting action game available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam that let you make great use of unique Dragon Ball techniques. Employ character distinctive abilities and characteristics. Transform into a Super Saiyan, turn the tide of battle in an instant by charging your ki to the limit and unleashing a powerful special move and much more. This game really lets you enjoy the kind of dramatic battles you remember from the series.
In Sparking Zero, all characters have 2 blast special moves that can be fired off after charging up ki, as well as one ultimate blast that's like a super special move. Shallots are Wild Cannon, a long-range blast, and Meteor Break, a forward-charging blast, and that makes for a well-balanced character. The ultimate blast will be familiar to Dragon Ball Legends players, because it's Rising Rush. It features cool animations reminiscent of Legends and deals big damage. We hope you're excited to try it. You can download Shallot and standalone DLC, but it will also be added as part of the Season Pass, which includes 3 other content packs in total. So,
Fake
if you
outs
already
for
own
a
the Season
Zenkai
Pass,
LF.
you're all set to get Shallot, and that even includes early access. 2 BGM tracks from Dragon Ball Legends are also planned to be added to the game, as part of a free update when Shallot is released. We hope you enjoyed those too. You're all probably wondering when Shallot will be available. Season Pass holders will get early
June
access
27th,
starting
so 10
on
days.
June 24th, and digital sales will start June 27th. We hope you all enjoy playing as Shallot in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero 2. We're even planning to release a video on the official Dragon Ball YouTube channel featuring Legends and Sparking Zero producers battling each other using Shallot. Be sure to check it out.
That's all we have to share about the collabo with Sparking Zero, but remember that the Charlotte and Giblet decks for Fusion
Alright, I
World
love
went on
Zenkai.
sale June 14th JST. Also, SH Figures, Charlotte and Giblet are
Give
up
us an I
for
love Zenkai.
pre-order right now on Premium Bandai USA. They are limited run and made to order, so pre-order them while you still can. And there's more. To celebrate the 7th anniversary, Toyotaro Sensei has drawn a new illustration of Charlotte
what?
and Jebret. Last time, he drew Ultra Instinct Goku and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan
Clean,
Evolved
bro. What the
Vegeta, but this time he took a very powerful scene of the twins attacking together and drew something unbelievably cool for us. And that's all the 7th anniversary campaign info we have for you today.
I'm overwhelmed.
There are 4 new characters coming, but
Holy
we really
shit.
want you all to try the
Bro,
new battle
I'ma have to
where you
break
can
this
switch
down.
between surface and air.
Oh.
We've been planning dynamic area battle for years now, and our goal was to let players enjoy battles that feel more like Dragon Ball. The whole team is thrilled to bring them to you during the 7th anniversary campaign. It's a whole new kind of battle in Legends, and we hope you enjoy. It's not the last update for Legends 7th anniversary year though. We are continuing to work on the UI, and there's one last major update coming. We hope you are excited for more info.
One last
The
major
7th
update
anniversary
on top
is
of
still
this.
underway, and we have plenty more planned to make it as exciting as possible. We hope you'll stick around.
Oh, bro, I'm so excited.
Finally,
What the fuck?
as we mentioned at the start of this video, we have a promo code you can use to grab some Chrono Crystals. Here it is.
Part 2.
Please follow the
Overdrive,
instruction on
okay.
screen to go to the web store, enter the promo code, and receive your gift. You can receive it starting now. However, during periods of high traffic, you may not be able to access the web store in order to claim the Chrono Crystals. If that happens, please wait a while and try again. There's
Hopefully this
still
site
plenty
doesn't
of
break
time
down.
left, so make sure you enter the code during the claim period when you have a moment. Just a reminder, but in order to use the web store, you'll need to set up data transfer settings in the app using the Bandai Namco ID. If you already have, remember to confirm your account info, and if you haven't, use this chance to get everything set up. If you're not sure how, please see the video we released about using the web store.
And with that, we've reached the end. Get ready for dynamic area battle tomorrow, and of course, the continuation of the 7th anniversary campaign. Bye!
Bro, so much to take in. No, I love Zenkai. Oh, I know that's a disappointment, but dude, that's my first disappointment. No, I love Zenkai. But guys, I'm not gonna lie. Holy moly, bro. You guys, bro. Okay, guys. For part 1, we got Ultra, not Ultra. We got MUI Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. Hype characters. Okay. People were disappointed. Now we got not so hype characters, which is Saint Saga, but phenomenal animations alongside an actual Dragon Ball Legends 2.0. Like, dude, this is what I wanted. Like, honestly, like, playing the game for 7 years straight. Holy shit, guys. This is going to be so refreshing to play. It's absolutely ridiculous. Shallot Platinum equipment, special raids, a ton of crystals up for grabs. Is the characters not that hype? I agree. The characters may be not that hype, but the animations itself is freaking amazing. And on top of that, like, this is exactly what I wanted, bro. Like, overdrive effects. Like, the new characters, in my personal opinion, is going to be a must summon just because they're going to play a factor in the dynamic area battles, right? Dude, I'm not trying to glaze here, guys. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm so overwhelmed. Like, ground battles are officially a freaking thing. Animations, overdrive. Bro, this is freaking sick. The animations are sick. Special windscreen that destroys the stages. Bro, I'm going to have to reread all this, rewatch all this, because this is so much to take in. All I got to say, if I have to put this into simple words, this is exactly what I wanted. Okay? I don't care what... I already tweeted this. I don't care what anybody tells me. LLL on the chat. Say it all you want. I'm personally extremely excited. This is as most excited I've ever been to play Dragon Ball Legends ever. Ever since the game came out, this is the most excited I've ever been. Because this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a brand new game experience. We're going to have to relearn how to play Dragon Ball Legends. I'm shocked, bro. I'm shocked. Yes, I'm glazing, but that's because you guys can feel it. I'm genuinely excited. Now, the only L is that there was no L of Zenkai towards the end. That's the only L I personally think. The animations of the characters look freaking amazing. And once again, am I glazing? Yes, because I'm not here to say like I'm not here to be biased and just like say, oh my, like, you know, oh my God, everything is great. No, this is genuinely great, bro. Like, you can tell when somebody speaks, you can tell if they're genuinely excited or like faking it. I'm not faking this at all. This is the most excited I've ever been for playing Dragon Ball Legends ever since the beginning of Dragon Ball Legends, bro. How many times are we going to get an MUI Goku? How many times are we going to get the same character over and over again? But how many times are we going to get a brand new battle mechanic like this? This is freaking sick. I'm hyped. There is so much more videos to record in terms of everything we just got to digest. All the characters' kits, abilities. Nappa freaking looks great with his green card to summon a Cyberman as a freaking scapegoat. 2 Cyberman scapegoats. That to me is freaking sick. Tien has a freaking sick animation as well. Goku and Vegeta, their own stance. Bro, you guys need to wake up. You guys aren't happy with anything. This is what we needed, bro. There's my rant. I don't care what anybody says. This is what we needed right here, bro. I am freaking excited. Don't care what anybody tells me. Don't care what anybody tells me. Crust, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He says, I'm convinced the people saying L is just rage baiting. Perhaps, maybe there's it's the fact that we got Saiyan Saga. Yes, I get that part. But if we just got Saiyan Saga, it would be the biggest L in the universe. The fact that we're literally getting Dragon Ball Legends 2.0 is not. And the animations look freaking sick. You guys are tripping. I'm telling you guys. You guys are absolutely freaking tripping balls, dude. This is so freaking sick. If you're if you're new to Dragon Ball Legends and you've never experienced the same Dragon Ball Legends for 7 years in a freaking row, bro. 7 years in a row. That's like graduating freaking middle school and high school all together. If you're playing the same game, it gets boring. This just sparked the excitement I've been wanting for Dragon Ball Legends for a long time now. And we're still going to get something else for part 3 as well. So I'm genuinely excited, guys. I am genuinely excited. And the rebirth of Shallot with his platinum equipment, I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. So the Ultra is going to be yellow. We don't know. We wanted Giants. Yes, we did want Giants. That's something else as well. No, I'm excited, bro. And triple the Z power rates once again. Let's not push that aside. Triple the Z power rates once again. And the amount of crystals, I don't know, man. I'm so excited, bro. I would take this Saint Saga Dragon Ball Legends 2.0 over anything else. I would take it over a Super Gogeta with no Dragon Ball Legends 2.0. I would do that. I would take this Dragon Ball Legends 2.0 with Saint Saga versus a Janemba versus Super Gogeta with the same stale Dragon Ball Legends. I would take that any day of the week. You guys are tripping, bro. You guys are absolutely... And yes, I'm glazing because I'm spitting facts. Red Dragon, thank you so much for the super chat. My neighbors are probably like, what is this guy yapping about? Actually hyped as fuck. New mechanics are here. Everything Saint Saga are dampening we needed because of how hype it actually is. Yes, bro, and the animations of the Saint Saga characters, and they look actually really broken. Kaioken Goku gets like what, 300% damage? It's insane. It's insane. I'm telling you guys, these are going to be must summon characters. My neighbor's probably going to freaking knock on my door. And Shallot too, bro. Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely excited, guys. Tien's going to be broken. Bro, I'm telling you guys, these characters are going to be freaking good. All right, so I have a ton of videos to record. I gotta relearn this whole new Dragon Ball Legends. I'm going to make a ton of guides. I will be going live tonight to be summoning on this and playing the brand new Brown battles, aerial dynamic battles, whatever it's called. But yeah, man, I'm freaking hyped. Haven't been this hyped in a long time. Genuinely. More hyped than part 1, Ultra MUI and Super Simple Evolution Vegeta. Oh, and Daima is no more. Who doesn't? Okay, guys, which character doesn't get paralyzed? Is it Vegeta or is it Goku? Which one of them? Which character does not get paralyzed? I think it's Vegeta, right? He doesn't get paralyzed. Bro, this is actually very good. Yeah, I agree. Vegeta, right? Yeah, bro. That in itself is so freaking broken. And he's a revival character as well. Yeah, I'm genuinely hyped, guys. I'm gonna read all their kits. I'm about to record a video, okay? I don't know where to start, honestly. Should I start on ground battles, the breakdown of ground battles? Should I start on the breakdown of the characters' kits? Dude, all the updates, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this live stream because, and I could keep yapping for days. I'm gonna go live tonight. I will be coming out with a ton of videos right now talking about all of this. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. Once again, thank you everybody for stopping by. Keep an open mind, guys. That's what I gotta tell. I'm gonna leave here and say keep an open mind. This is really healthy for the game. You can't keep freaking eating the same pasta for dinner for 7 years in a row. This is what we needed, okay? That's all I gotta say. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely catch you guys for another video right now very soon. So, catch you guys then. Have a good one. Peace.